things like that. Otherwise, you're gonna be stuck in the blender.
Exactly. So for right now, our first match, we got Wendy with the Darius Echo versus 0-2, Vi and Jinx. So this will be very, very interesting to see how this unfolds. Right now, Wendy is getting on the receiving end with the Vi beatdown with the hands.
Yeah, no, this Vi is going from left, right, going from East Coast to West Coast, forcing the break here pretty early at 105 seconds. They still got some more time on the clock. My man already bringing out the Echo. He's already got another hit in, trying to take out this Vi as much as possible. She does not want to stay alive. Forcing the break here.
Yeah,
Owens playing the long game.
0-2, was starting off the offense once the Darius was on the screen, but once Echo jump on, then Unstoppable was trying to back up because all you need is a touch with Echo just throwing out those orbs and using the time stuff, basically the time powers, the time juice to get the damage in.
Now this man is doing everything he can to get every bit of inch, just like right here. The Jinx trying to stay in the long range, not trying to have Echo coming in closer, but unfortunately gets the gap closed like nothing, and back at it again with a timeline setup. My man is going in. He wants to end this early. Alright, with the special one super and bringing it home real quick. Kind of waiting for her to do a wake up attack and gets her with the overhead. The Darius does not save her, and then she gets grabbed.
That was basically like an Echo round, and Darius was just kind of chilling in the background. But let's see how Wendy is going to more utilize Darius in the second round. But like you said, again, just one touch and Echo can do just the most damage with that corner setup. But right now, Unstoppable is trying to stop that momentum right now. We got the break here, and the Echo's back at it. Let's see if Wendy is going to continue to continue that offense, or is Unstoppable going to stop that?
Yeah, honestly, 0-2 is just trying to get any type of opening whatsoever. Still trying to utilize the Jinx to be a long screen while he has the Vi. Close the gap with Hyper Crater Maker. He is going to be put in a blender here. Already with the special one super. Back at it. Doesn't kill him, but he's very low and goes for the straight overhead with the hammer. Taking it out. 0-2 looking really bright with the character right now. And this man has Darius, easy to bleed, huge swing attacks, forcing the break here. Still has to try to get in and close the gap here in any way possible.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, awesome job with 0-2 to take out the Echo right away. I'm just having to deal with the assist now. But now Wendy having to do some work with Darius. And it's an uphill battle because both characters are still good, still alive, and it's not looking good for Wendy throwing that double down super, and I thought it was gonna be the round, but there we go. First round was overhead.
At the last second, he wanted to survive.
Definitely was last round was the overhead. This time it was just a standing. It looked like a standing light, but let's see. They're going neck and neck. Wendy and 0-2 are just trying to get that first blood combo, and it looks like 0-2 is gonna get that corner. Oh, but actually bounced out of the corner. But Wendy putting on the offense right now.
Yeah, no, this man is not stopping. She got hit with a one-woman wrecking crew, but this man is taking Darius to the other side of his corner. Already got the bleed damage on. If you get hit by that, even when you block it, look at the chip damage that it's doing. Yeah. Absolutely insane.
Exactly. Now, all right, now more Darius is coming into action. Bug now is going to get launched up, get the break, but the super is out. Ooh, that one punch into the optic blast type super from Jinx. And now 0-2 continues to put on the
tries
offense
to
right
jump
now.
over it, but gets hit with the lows. Now he has to go full screen. He has to survive somehow. Switches to the Darius, because that's the one that has the most health. He wants to give his Echo a break, and he gets hit by the electrocute. Now he's taken to the other side of the screen. Shoot him if you got him.
Exactly. Darius is almost out of there, but got that swing of that axe. Now the combo continues on. Jinx is getting the brunt of this damage, but still the 0-2 is still chilling. Knocked out Darius for this set, and now it's just Echo trying to do the work.
Like that? Like she just pieced him up like the entire time. Like I don't know if he deserved all of that. Right now the Echo going for the pressure, forcing the break here and going right back to the pressure. Sees the vibe pairing and denies it and goes right into the level 3. It's time for you to die, girl.
Every time that super hits, I always think like Power Rangers. So like I want to just say the Power Rangers sayings. So I might do that throughout the entire night of this.
Hey man, I'm with it with you. Oh my god, already got the bleed. Huge chip damage. He's not letting up. All of Echo's buttons are safe, but she does get hit here, forcing the bleed to stop, but she's not looking good in a really bad position right now. Ooh, hits him both with low. Almost.
Yeah, knocked out Darius there and out of the corner, but Echo continuing to get that pressure offense. Oh, there goes the parry from Jinx, and then also a Fury right there as well.
Sees the hyper character maker, did not want to get hit by that, but gets grabbed! He's going. Oh no, it doesn't kill him here. Goes for the slash and takes him out.
Wow.
Windy.
Okay.
1-0 right now against 0-2. Oh man, this man actually goes 0-2 and this says it's gonna be crazy.
No, don't live up to the name. But yeah, Windy, man, that was like a slobber knocker for our first round. But yeah, they're gonna get back into it. Windy is up by 1 currently, and Darius is gonna start off doing the work, putting on that bleed. Ooh, get that corner pressure and that damage.
Already half your health, but gets hit with the Vi parry on the other side with a special 1 super. Wants to continue it here. You got the pressure going. Goes for the anti-air, gets push block, and he gets hit with the electric cube, forcing the break here. Now decides to switch. Now he got the 2H right now. Vi in a very big jam, but actually forces the break back, bringing the Jinx out, but does get hit by the Darius once again. My goodness, it's always going back and forth. One of them having the advantage, and one of them having the corner pressure to take a lot of most damage as possible. No idea what's going to happen next here.
Exactly. So that last set, it was mostly Echo doing the work of that last set, but now, starting for this round in this new set, Darius is doing the most damage, taking out Jinx right now. So now Vi definitely has an uphill battle, but it still is possible. But got to get all those right guesses, get a happy birthday if possible, but you got to watch out for that bleed damage from Darius.
What a slide, using the Jinx utility just to get on the other side, jumps the grab to take out the Darius. He was doing so much damage, not even a parry could stop him. But now you gotta fight the boy who broke time, and this man's about to break you. Goes for a reset grab. Windy in game point.
Exactly, and now Echo just closing it out now against this new set. Windy, yeah, looking at game point as you said, Cam, and oh shit, okay, here we go.
Oh man, this man's already getting started. Huge amount of damage. Goes for the Vi parry. Straight for the special 1 super. Wants to put him in the corner. What are you gonna do next, my boy?
Exactly. Tried to do some like little spacing with Jinx, but now 0-2 is looking to get in. Gets that confirmation into the corner with the command grab. Do a little corner pressure right now, but now putting some space between each other. Using the Jinx assist, but now Jinx getting hit. Like, get out of here, Jinx.
Honestly, I think he stopped that combo a little bit more prematurely than he would normally. Already go for Hyper Crater Maker to take out the Darius here, but doesn't do enough to kill him unless Jinx comes in. Shoot him if you got him.
Exactly. Definitely got to double down. Jinx taking out Darius here. Now it's almost a full health Echo right now. But again, 2 characters are still into play. But if anybody's going to be able to take out 2 characters at this point, it's definitely going to be Echo. Just got to get those confirmation touches like so. And let's see how this damage is going to pan out.
Yeah, no, this man is actually going in. He's going to do so much amount of damage. Doesn't even need to switch. But actually, he stops him midway. Tries to get the shoulder hit and takes a slash. Jinx on her lonesome. It's a lover's quarrel.
Yeah, definitely. And when he continued to put on that corner pressure, gets the grab. Let's see what the mix-up is now.
Backs up a little bit right after the grab to give him a little bit of breathing room. Jinx being able to get out, hits him with the overhead, but doesn't able to collapse, and does take out the Darius a little bit more. But ooh, almost a close time-wise setup. Tries to get the 2H as much as possible. Ooh, shoot him, got him in the electrics. Doesn't force the Fury here. The moment I say that, he forces the Fury.
Yeah, he definitely
The moment
did.
I say that.
Ooh, the jump back. Exactly, got the jump back, but now again, now Windy's doing a little bit of the spacing, but never mind. Got that Fury active and got that set there. Windy moving on to the next round. 0-2. Yeah, you know what? I appreciate the big boy team right there, and color coordinated as well too. So yeah, Hitozan definitely there's some like unknown factor when it comes to Darius and Braum as we continue to develop this game, like I said, but light whips. Just showing like, yeah, this big boy damage is right there. And now the Blitzcrank is out. So let's see what Hitozan does as this round continues.
Yeah, no, this man's already got the huge slashes, taking out this Blitzcrank as much as possible, especially with the bleed damage going forward. Goes for the Braum shield to try to survive a little bit, but Darius does get hit, but he gets switched out pretty easily. This man Lisp Trying to keep the spacing here. Does not want this Blitzcrank to get any closer. He gets a huge 2H with the Darius. Taking it to the other side. Forcing the break very early, but doesn't get much out of it here. Except that Blitzcrank is gone.
Exactly. Light Whips getting that Darius confirmed. And now Blitzcrank is out. Once again, like I said, I think the outfit buff is real, and the color coordination as well. Because taking out Hito-san Blitzcrank is a huge thing, and now Vi has to do a lot of work getting hit with the slashes and also the shields, and it's looking to be Light Whip's first round as we continue to hit with the super, and there we go.
That man had the style on them to finish off with the super. That was just diabolical. I can't believe this, man.
Exactly. Okay, so let's see what Hito-san can do this time around. But Light was like, no, I'm not gonna get you started. I'm gonna get you slashed up with the shield and the axe, and then possibly. Oh no, it was looking like a happy birthday, but the break connected, and now we got the tag, and Brahms out.
That man was trying to go for a command grab, and Braum said absolutely not. This man is able to juggle him. What a shield canyon. Got the unbreakable, switches right to Darius for level 1. Headless, and you're bleeding. You're stuck in the wall. He's not letting up whatsoever. About to take it home with the special 2 super. I'm about to say 2-3 super. Come on now.
It's all good. It's all good. Light Whips, I like the approach here. I mean, the bleed damage effect is still happening with Vi, but their main, I think, game plan is to take out the Blitzcrank. So now Vi has to do like all this work. But again, Vi looking really good, doing some good damage on Braun. But Light Wisp is continuing that damage, like this juggernaut onslaught that he's doing right now.
Yeah, no, this man is not letting up whatsoever, and such huge damage. Forces the Fury very early, but this man has nothing to break here. Goes for the Vi parry, and is able to get a little bit of hits off. Ooh, but still has to try to fight the full health Darius. That man was not playing around.
Exactly. Light Wisp, man, just doing some work on Hito-san. Let's see. I mean, let's see what the move is here. We're gonna go for the rematch. A little bit of a pause, just get to breather, maybe analyze a little something in the background. But yeah, just jump right into it. Let's see. Hopefully, Blitzcrank can stay on longer from that last set to this set.
Yeah, no, this man is actually not stopping whatsoever, but Hito-san is not letting up whatsoever, trying to do as much damage with Hyper Crater Maker into the corner with Wisp, and he's getting it. Goes right in for a low, forces the break very early, and both of them break it at the same time, negating it. Blitzcrank going in for the command grab into the special 1 super. This man does not want to go for another command grab. Taking out my man Braum. The shield is gone.
Exactly. Exactly. Yeah, no, I think that was just payback from just those early Blitzcrank KOs, and now Blitzcrank is here taking out Braum. So now Light Wisp has got to do some work with just the Darius, but it's looking pretty good with the bleed damage, and if able to get that damaging combo with the super, maybe OTG. Nope.
Wasn't able to get too much over that, but it is putting him into the corner. Darius looking kind of scary. Special 1 super, and goes right into the special 1. Back to back, no Hyper Crater Maker, but does bring the Vi out for a air grab, and doesn't do Hyper Crater Maker, but does do One Woman Wrecking Crew. Taking it here. Hito-san does not want to be taken out of the game yet.
Exactly. Yeah, now Vi just taking out that group. But again, Blitzcrank finally being able to put out some offense there. But again, you got to stop this meaty men team of Braum and Darius right now. And now Braum is in, putting in that corner pressure damage. And boom, got that crumple.
Go for the grab.
And the grab.
This man is out of crazy.
You're looking kind of snazzy like that, right?
A little bit. You see the alphas, they got all gold. They really want to take the gold here. And this man whips already with the huge trip damage. Already going crazy. Brings out the Braum. Goes for the shield bash while you're in the air here. And brings it back home with a special 2 super. Now you have to hold that. Unbreakable shields ready. And brings you right back to the corner. You thought you was getting out. But this man is keeping you here. He has a giant wall with the Pearl setup. And is not letting up whatsoever.
It's just been Braum. And now Darius is turning the cross up. But no, does not connect. But that bleed damage is in effect right now. Vi with the assist. Again, going back and forth. Oh, but the command grab into the super with Blitzcrank. Did some good damage on Darius. But again, you gotta still have a lot to go. Gotta continue to keep that corner pressure. Once again, the super is out. See what the mix is.
Oh, Oh, he just does a wake-up attack. What did you? He just breathed in his direction.
Exactly.
Match point for Wisp. What type of?
Bit.
All right.
Okay, here we go. We got some spacing going on. Just a little hesitant, but now we're gonna get things started. Trying to get that confirmed, but the break is out too as well.
Forces break very early. I honestly didn't think he was gonna do it that much, but ooh, does hit the Braum here for Darius to get an opening here. Goes for the special one super because you know the invincibility is gonna save her, and now it's back to neutral. Always going back to neutral with these two. Gets the slash on the Darius, so that way she doesn't do any ground pounds. Now Braum, being who he is, huge shield baby, he is going to slap this Blitzcrank a little bit while Vi's in the corner holding it. Gets hit with the low, but gets on the other side, goes for the grab, and is able to continue the combo here. Switches right to the Braum. And for Unbreakable, special one super, pillar to the other side, she is gone!
It definitely is gone. That 2x assist is coming into play as Light Wisp continue just doing the switch here and there for the combo continuing. So it's gone once again, uphill battle, but Blitzcrank is out with the Fury. Definitely with the happy birthday, but like again, Vi's already been taken out. Light Wisp with the super, continuing it on.
Honestly, breaking him mad early while you're in the air, allowing Wisp to be able to get another hit off. Now you got the Pearl set up. My man's got the mustache. He's not letting you go whatsoever. Huge chip damage coming from him. He's able to get the low now. Now Light Wisp is able to take this home for 2-0 for Noxus. If I said the wrong area for them.
All good. But yeah, like you said, Light Wisp doing some work again, like you said, the Echo and Teemo combination. But you know, we got to see what Silent's going to do here.
Honestly, always seeing the Echo Teemo, I think we judged this earlier, who's going to win tonight, and I definitely said Echo Teemo's definitely going to take the cake here. But I overthink it's kind of show me up. He's trying to prove me wrong with the special one, special two allow. He says, forces the wake-up attack here, and already got a combo started, but this man has no break yet. He didn't even use his, but drops the combo midway, forces the break, and now Teemo's out. He does not want this lady to grab him, but it's too late. All right, to the other side of the screen.
Vi getting that low confirmed, not wanting Teemo to earn any sort of badges. The super is out. Allow is in. See if the combo continuing. See if he can take out. Yes, take out the Teemo. Almost out of there with the tentacles out. There it is. That was like a blocked hit.
Honestly, the tentacle rising, forcing that chip damage, forcing the block early, the break early rather, and now he has the block, gets hit with the overhead, now gets hit with the CC. I overthink the first round of this set. Huge combos. This is what I'm looking from Vi. Huge damage, huge whiz-biz. I want to not know what I'm looking at.
Exactly. Yeah. Just, like shut down anything that could be started with a team like Teemo and Igo. But right now, Igo getting that confirmed in the August attack, but off the combo there. Gets hit with a mushroom though. About to earn this badge.
Yeah, no, this man is a scout master now. Already going for the special one super for huge amounts of damage. Look at how much health she lost in that small period of time. And now Echo's coming now, gets hit with the parry. Now we got Alawi bringing out the tentacles. Now I've seen this on many parts of the internet, and I would not want to be on the receiving end because look at how much damage is going to come out of this. This man is getting pulled back to the earth and getting back into a block string setup. Ooh, forces the whiff and the break.
Yeah. Taking out those mushrooms, that is a priority if you're dealing with the Teemo. Take out those mushrooms because there's a lot of utility there. But now Echo being able to get that touch confirmation, and that now just continuing to deal with this corner pressure combo damage. There we go, get the break from I Overthink. Now we got the side switch into the launch. Let's see what how I Overthink is going to shut this down. Able to take out Echo.
Go for the special 2 super.
Yeah.
Slamming him down. It's the scout boy by himself, and look at his smile. It's about to be a frown in a couple seconds unless he's able to turn this around. Force gets the Echo assist here, but now he's got to play the long game. Got another badge going on. He's about to be the merit.
Exactly. Eagle Scouts right here. Oh, the throw connects. Let's see what the mix is. Super is out. There's some big damage. Alawi is in now. Into the super. Tentacles are out for continuing the combo, but now being able to get out of the corner. Gets a cross up though.
Ooh, what
might
a
be to close it out.
cross cut.
Oh. There it is.
but was able to hit the low and take it out. I overthink is trying to prove me wrong, knocking Silent out for the first round right now. He still has a little bit of time to think, trying to breathe, trying to figure out what they want to do next. Maybe they're still going for the team out, and yes they are, bringing it back home. And already started with the first round with the Echo, bringing some damage. He wants to get that revenge for beating his scout boy. Got the burrito. We're not sponsored by Chipotle. What are you doing? Being able to bring it back home, gets another hit, forcing the break here. Ooh, we're getting sick.
Exactly. All right, the mushrooms are out. Echo is back in. Shifted to turbo. Let's see what's going to be happening here. Oh, but get hit with the cross up. Vi continuing the combo right here. Big damage, as you said, into the super. You can get the tag in. Yes, we are into the double down.
Sees the wake-up attack, and now you have to hold that. All that chip damage switches to the Teemo. That way he can survive a little bit, but he gets brought down to the earth. His little self is not able to maintain this and gets hit with a Crater Maker. Another combo going up again. There's 2 tentacles out. You have to figure out what you're going to do. Switches to the Echo. Absolutely.
Oh.
Hits them both. Now he's in a happy birthday situation.
I think
oh my god!
Oh damn, we had a happy birthday situation, but the combo kept going, and like, yeah, it was the other character, and yeah, that was the round. I overthinking.
I overthought that match. I have no idea what happened. He was able to kill the Teemo and the Echo at the same time. Teemo was out for a little bit, wasn't able to switch at the last second, and then just took him out. Now Silence trying to get his comeback here, doing huge damage on his Vi. Mushroom setup, you have to block that.
Exactly. That's actually something to talk about. Like, we're not seeing the Mushroom Super usually when it comes to, like, you know, Teemo play. But again, like, I overthink is just shutting down the offense as much as possible. It's been more on the Echo side of things doing the action as these matches progress.
Absolutely. Most of the time when you see the Teemo setup, it's mostly when he has the corner advantage and has you like kind of guessing what you want to do. But this man, I overthink, has been putting him back against the wall time and time again. But now Silence able to kind of break out a little bit and show some of his stuff that he hasn't been able to this entire game. But hit with a Crater Maker. It's a Hyper Crater Maker. He knew you would be in the air, and now you gotta guess again, and you guessed wrong. My little buddy's about to get taken out here with a air grab, and now it's Echo by his lonesome. He has to get this round, otherwise he's gonna be taken out to losers, and does get a slash, forces the Fury here, and is now going to area, but this is low here, and now he's gonna wind it up. Special 1 super, a bada swing, gets another time wind set up, 2H, goes right back into it again, and now he's about to take it.
Wow, okay, Silence trying to survive, and does. And as the Echo taking out Vi at the end, it looked like I overthink was about to close it.
Was able to get another bada swing. A happy birthday situation here. He's able to continue it. Now the Scoutmaster's here. Now we might get to see that mushroom shut up a little bit that we've been hoping for. Never mind, he gets them for the special 1 super. I mean, it does a good amount of damage, so I can't be mad, but this man is not surviving right now. Already at half health for both of his characters, and the other one's still trying to recharge as much as possible. Tries to dive in.
Level 1 super is out again. Vi is not looking too good. Almost at kill, but now Alawi is out. Team will get that badge, but it's all Echo time. Gets the break, gets the low confirm right there. Alawi throwing the tentacle out. Some big damage into the launch.
Yeah, no, this man is trying to survive as much as possible. Alawi still doing big boy damage, or rather say big girl damage. Was able to guard the Teemo here and gets in another combo. My boy, now you have to guess. It's all him out. He might as well wake up attack, and he does. Forces the break here. It did not work in his favor, but he does have the Scoutmaster badges. He's able to get the slingshot and goes right in for an Echo to take him out. Alawi is gone. Vi is about to die.
Exactly. It's not looking good, but Vi can do it.
Ooh, what a mix-up. Throwing out the timeline just to rewind for a second. That was actually pretty good.
Yeah, no, for sure. Okay, but Silence surviving, so now it's 1-1. There we go. Down to the last set here.
Yeah, both of them be able to stay alive as much as possible. Silence bringing it back from a match point setup, and I overthink. Kind of letting that slip through his fingers, but not again. Already got the 2 special 1 supers, and Echo looking at the less. Whoa, so much health is gone. Was able to force the break here. Teemo's out, and now he's got to deal with this amount of damage, and it doesn't look like the Echo's going to get enough health to forgive himself for this. Charges the 2H, and gets hit with another low, taking this Teemo out. I overthink wants to take it home.
Exactly. Take out this Teemo. You still have to deal with the Echo, but like I feel like that's more doable when it comes to this matchup. But Alawi taking out the Echo. I overthink back on set point.
Jumping over to the other side and be able to get him on a cross was actually really good. But then now you got to hit the vibe from the back, forcing the break here. And he's trying to get at least a really good hit at a max range, so that way he's not overextending himself. The Scout Boy's out, kind of throwing the darts. He goes on the other side, trying to go for a low, tries to get the side switch, but does get the overhead on him. But he's still blocking high. He still has options.
Exactly. Yeah. Still small hits here and there. Got the overhead confirmed, but like small damage so far. But right now. All right, Super is out. Is that going to hit anybody? Yep, it's going to hit the Teemo. Echo's got to deal with all that. Oh, actually, never mind. All that, those tentacles were in and out like the burger.
He did have an opportunity after the rewind, but actually missed it, but was able to come back from it. I overthink is now trying to survive here, trying to get his team back in a good order, still have match point. He does not want him to get another round out of here, but Special One Super's coming down. Bada swing. All right, you already know the time is not in your favor. Going back and forth, not giving up any position. Now the Scout Boy's out into a Special One Super. The Vi is gone.
Exactly. Now it's just Alawi looking pretty good for Silent so far, but you're able to get a confirmed some sort. There goes the mushrooms, like we were just mentioning. Let's see what the mix is going to be after this.
Mushrooms are walking him down. He's able to block it, gets a timeline here, and goes for another mushroom setup. Tries to jump over it.
Yeah, trying to
they exploded.
They're trying to lock it down, so you just deal with the mushrooms no matter what. Oh, that health that took out the Super is man demoralizing here. Now Fury is unlocked, and there we go.
Oh my God!
Good. It was looking good for I overthink, but Silent be able to take that out. Set point for both.
Rapid fire blow dart just to get so much damage out. Switches to the Echo here, so that he's a point character, but does get hit with his Vi Special One Super, and now Alawi's out for the mix, and now you have to deal with her. Block high, hit the tentacles, and was able to get another hit, but was not able to get the last sec here. But you get hit by the Special One Super. Why are you blocking?
Exactly. All right, get connected, but now the Vi is in. You have to deal with the brunt of the damage. Now Teemo is doing the Teemo things. Just zoning out. Oh, I like that backdash into throw. And now Echo is in with the Super. The Super lost.
Yeah, the Super lost. That's very invincible. It's going to hit for it almost full screen, if I'm not mistaken. Both of them trying to go for a low. The Vi does get hit, but the Alawi was able to come back, going for the Special One Super to knock him out.
That cross-up connected into the Super. Now it's Teemo Gaming here. Let's see if Silent is able to clutch this out, or close it out actually, versus I overthink. We've just been doing a tear on these brackets as of late.
Alright, got the mushroom set out. He's trying to keep as much distance as possible, but does get hit with the Alawi tentacle, and now he has to deal with it, losing this to I overthink. 2-1 in the set.
Yeah, I overthink able to get Echo, just doing Echo things. Like I said, Vi and Darius, they're both freestyle too.
Funny enough, I actually met James 06 when I did a tournament in New York. And I realized I think the 06 was because he was born in 2006. I sit here and said, bro, I'm only 5 years older than you. I feel old. And now we got a happy birthday situation. Speaking of old, my man's turning another year.
Oh man, okay, that even damage here. But now Yasuo's out trying to get. Oh, there we got to confirm into the throw. Let's see what the mix is.
This hit with the spear, forcing the break here, and Yasuo able to dive right back in. Despite the Vi, sees the air attack, goes for it instantly, and is able to take out this Vi. Icebound, down one character right now. James really looking comfortable right now. Does not matter who he's playing. I mean, styling him.
Exactly. Gets the cross up with the Echo. Throws the Super out there. Damn, like almost there with the damage. Batter up. See what the mix is there. To the Yasuo, he's gonna close it out. Yes.
For the Special One Super, closing it. Omaewa Mushinderyu. That's exactly what he's saying every time he closes that sword.
Oh man. Okay.
Speaking of closing. Alright, already got a huge hit from the Darius, going to the other side. Hyper Crater Maker coming in, is going back and forth, gets the assist, and able to continue this combo. This Echo's taking a lot of damage right now. Doesn't get the final slash here. He doesn't have to deal with the chip damage. was able to get out of there. James bringing it back to his advantage. A huge amount of chip damages. Was able to get the air slash from the Yasuo. Still bringing it.
Exactly. Yasuo is doing the work right now. Stomp for the OTG. Putting in that pressure. Darius bringing Yasuo in while Vi just throw them hands into the super. Big damage there.
A big happy birthday situation. Was not able to kill anybody yet, but now Yasuo coming back with the fierceness. Kind of bringing it to the other side of the screen. Gets the poke here on the Darius. He has to take the brunt of the damage while the Vi's hitting low. But now he forces the break here. Almost a happy birthday situation. Timeline puts him right back into the corner. And Special One Super to try to break out of it and gets parried. This man is not getting up the corner. James looking real confident right now to end the match here. Vi is going to be taken out.
Exactly. And there's not much for Darius as well. But if Darius can get a touch in, which doesn't look like
he
so.
Jumps in and gets put down back to the earth.
Oh,
James 1-0 in the set against Icebound.
Okay. Yeah, no, I like what I'm seeing so far. You know, just the Echo synergy with Yasuo, but Darius being able to be like the damage dealer, and Vi able to like close it out once he get the big combos in. But right now, James starting to do the first touch here into the corner.
Got a burrito set up here. Like I said before, I want the sponsorship soon. Forces the break here and gets pulled in by the Vi and the Darius. Gets the bleed, but actually takes away the bleed because this man is now put into the air. Now he's going to get juggled. Switches to the Yasuo. This actually might be it into a special 2 super.
Exactly. Now it's just Vi definitely deal with damn near a full health team here. So let's see if Vi is able to get like some sort of confirmation to get into a big combo like a happy birthday set, but no, the break is out and Yasuo's back in. Gets that confirmed combo, small damage.
Yeah, being able to jump and do down H exactly when you're in the air with Yasuo is such a fuzzy mix-up because you think he's going to touch the ground, but no, he still has something to do here. Doesn't go for the Hyper Crater Maker, but does go for another setup here. Electrics like we're playing Tekken. This girl is not letting up whatsoever. Slams into the ground, goes for the Hyper Crater Maker into a slash. You have to deal with that even if you didn't die.
Yeah. Yasuo's out now. It's all Echo and Vi now. But being able to take out Yasuo was a big deal for Icebound. If it'll get that touch confirmed, now we do some big damage. Nope, we're gonna side switch instead.
Probably his favorite side here, but that might cost him a little bit because Echo now got the bada. Ooh, bringing it to the other side of the screen. Now you have to deal with that huge amount of damage coming for the Echo. Huge setup. Got the burrito going on. Hits the low and actually has the pressure now. Forces Darius assist, but gets grabbed. What a grab! Oh, 2 things happen at once. Both assists coming out. James, match point.
Exactly. Looking good for both. Looking good for both here. Just small nuances when it comes to like just being open and being able to find the damage, but James is able to clutch it out. And like you said, on set point here, the Darius getting the axe in, launched him down to the Vi.
Yeah, no, this man is not letting the corner up whatsoever. He now has the advantage right here against James. James looking at a way to get out of it. Uses the momentum of the 2H in the air to get out of it a little bit and gets a nice low starter here. He is going to be doing high damage and brings it back to the other side of his corner. 2H, Blade, 2H, switches to the Echo. Now he has to, oh wait, never mind. Gets the grab, switches right back to the Yasuo. Oh no, he is not done.
No. Got a style on him, like so. Gets the super, does not kill, but in a great position right now to take out the Darius.
Yeah, now he's kind of looking very comfortable here. Switches to the Echo for the chip damage to get the grab. Now Vi's by her alone, but we've seen her come back from a situation kind of similar to this. Let's see what happens. Gets the hit off the Echo, brings it to the other side of the screen. Hitting electrics like it's nothing. This Echo is dead if I've seen one.
With the super, boom. And there goes the Echo. Now we're about even so, but let's see how this turns out.
Tries to do the headless assist, but doesn't get it. And now has to deal with the Yasuo for the air. You thought he was going to touch the ground, get hit with the fuzzy. Doesn't actually connect the rest of it, but it's able to bring it to the other side, but gets hit with the straight level 3. James taking it 2-0 against Icebound.
Good stuff on Icebound there. Just again, being able to just handle the storm of Yasuo, and so
Just two of them.
Let's take it on here. Let's start it up. Ari's trying to start with some long range attack. Get the echo assist. Now you got the wind wall. He's looking for something here. Tries to get the pull, but gets 2H by the Yasuo. James, like I said, being able to take it. Huge damage already starting off. No half health yet, but has to deal with a lot of this pressure. Goes for the grab here on Echo. But does get 2H by Windy. Forces the break early. He does not want to be in this position, but gets put in another one again. Kind of going back to the mid screen.
exactly. Okay, Yasuo being able to get that throw, get into the corner position. Needs that, doesn't need that very close range. It has that long poke to get that touch confirmed to starting up a combo. But now we're looking at the Echo Mirror. See who's going to start their time super first, unless the Yasuo is out.
Does get grabbed and hit with a 2H, forcing the break early. The Fury is coming out, and now he has to utilize it, but does get hit by James. He has to now take a lot of this damage, and it doesn't matter if he breaks or not. This might be it here going forward.
Exactly. Fury is unlocked, but not just dealing with that damage. Yasuo super into another one, level 3.
Yeah, no, this might be a lot going forward. He might still be. Nope, he is dead.
No, definitely out of there with that combination combo super there. So James is up 1 so far.
Tries to get the bada. Tries to go for the grab and gets hit with the Darius low. That axe is going to reach you to New Jersey. My man is not playing around. Slams you down twice. Half of your health is gone, and now you have to deal with the full brunt of your actions. Doesn't continue with it here, and that might be the detriment to him. Yasuo being able to take it back. Now you got to deal with it. Back to the mid screen. Hits another 2H slash in the stance.
Exactly. Oh, could touch the Echo a little bit, but now Darius has to deal with the brunt of these things. That Echo should put some spacing in between each other, but gets that touch. And now Darius is in trouble here with dealing with this corner damage combo.
Yeah, like here, you gave James way too much time to breathe when you had the Echo in the grasp of your hands, and now you took out the man that actually was getting into that. Now you got to get hit with the low with the Yasuo. Now he's going for another jungle. Stops it midway. The overhead sub. Yeah, that's going to get hit there. But actually forces the Fury here. It has huge damage now going forward. Bada swing. Now you got to hit with the time loop. 2H, down 2H, into the wind. Another one, but actually whiffs it. Now has to get hit with another overhead sub and gets hit with another level 3.
Man, okay, James throwing those level 3s out. That's going to be another KO. James is going to be up 1 first, getting it on the board.
I feel like that first round, Windy had a lot of times to take out one of the characters, if not put James in a very uncomfortable position, but he was just too short on the execution on killing or doing a lot of damage here. Giving him way too much time to breathe here. Let's see if we can actually change it up and not take out one of James' characters here.
Exactly. Right now, it's not looking good so far. Darius gonna deal with some damage. Yasuo doing the setup, but now positioned into the corner. James just putting some spacing in between each other.
Just looking for a hit whatsoever, but does get hit with the 2H, forcing the break here. And now has to deal with the wind wall. Now he gets hit with the timeline, another Echo situation. Now he's bringing it out. Bada swing.
Exactly.
Now you're getting put into the corner. Rewind is coming back at you. Gets a burrito in a timeline setup, gets the grab, and now you have to be forced to take out your Echo.
Exactly. There we go. Echo is out. Windy, again, uphill battle, but it's a new set. Anything can be adjusted. But right now, James looking to be in control. That's another level 3 super. James looking at set point here for this matchup.
Always having enough for a level 3 super and always using it at the very end. He does not want to give you any chance to survive, no matter what.
Exactly. All right, here we go. Windy, what are you going to do? This is like survival point now. So now you're going to get hit with the Echo stuff.
Yeah, it does get hit with a level 1 super here. Take it to the other side of the screen. Now he has to deal with a mix-up here. Tries to get hit by the timeline. He waits a little bit. Goes for the assist. Was able to break out just a smidge. Gets the 2H, but wasn't able to capitalize off of it. Now he has the corner pressure here. Bleed is coming out. Doesn't switch to the Echo yet. And now here it comes. Goes for the grab.
Some X here. Bleed damage is out right now, but now the Yasuo is out as well. Gets knocked down. Now corner pressure, slashing it out. That goes back in. Yeah, defense is on point right now, but like once they get the touch, it's damn near touch of death happening with the Echo and the Yasuo.
Yeah, no, this man is not backing down without a fight, but this man got another burrito combo set up, hits the sidewise, and then gets on the other side of the screen. Your Echo is gone.
Exactly.
James, match point, character point.
Exactly. Darius got a lot of work to do, but if anybody's able to just take out a character, it's definitely going to be Darius. As soon as you can get that touch confirmed, throws, so far so good, but you gotta. There it is. Oh, okay. Echo is almost out of there.
Huge defense from Windy. Has to hold that for the entire time, but does get hit a little bit by the Yasuo. Now you have to figure out what he's going to do next. Goes for the grab, but you have to drop into the tornado, unfortunately.
But we got like a big body matchup here when it comes to this match. Yeah, the Darius and Alawi and the Braum and the other Darius. But like you said, like yeah, it took the color. Pitch Parade. He's sneaky for doing that.
Tries to get for the slash here and gets the bleed going started, and he tries to get attack back but doesn't. Braum is now out, has to throw the Poro to kind of keep you back. Shield is up and gets the hit with the low here. Wisp being able to take it to the corner. He is not letting up, forces the break here, and now he has to guess.
Exactly. Now looks like yeah, no, Pitch Parade definitely looking to deal with the bleed damage, but now the Alawi is out. The tentacles are probably going to be out. No, but the break stops all of that. Braum doing the damage here to the corner. And now the Darius out here for the super. Bring him down. Big damage on the Lowry. They'll be able to block that parry.
Yeah, no, this man is not letting up whatsoever. Ooh, tries to get on the other side here. Goes for the special one super and has to deal with the chip damage. Goes the Pearl again, tries to shield bash. And now the Darius is out trying to get the huge slash as much as possible. Is able to take out the enemy Darius. Why are you taking my colors, sir?
Exactly. I think it was a little like, yeah, that's what you get for taking my color.
And getting hit with another low from the Braum. Pitch Parade. Kind of on the losing end here. Like was taking the first round of set, but it's not over.
Oh no, we still have a lot to go to. This winner's top 16 side of things. Light was starting to do some work, putting the other Darius into the corner, but Alawi's back in. Okay, just breaking, able to get that touch confirmed. There's some big damage into the ground.
Bringing it in the air right now, juggling him. Huge amount of damage coming forward, but doesn't get the entire hit and does do 50% damage now. But Light Wisp being able to break out of it and kind of go a little bit stylish on his fellow co-worker.
Exactly. All right, Light Wisp getting that low confirmed, taking out the other Darius. Now it's just Alawi here. So now you got to deal with the bleed damage.
Got hit with the bleed damage and the slashes. There's no way that you're getting out of this situation. Wisp bringing the Braum out, hitting the low, and kind of go for another reset with the hammer. Now you have to deal with it, but is able to roll out of it just in time. The Braum is taking the happy birthday situation here, but Various holding his ground here, goes for the air-to-air. Both of them get hit by the shield bash, and he goes straight for the special one super for the chip damage, taking it 1-0 right now.
1-0, Light Wisp again showing that team that again the damage is there. So Pitch Parade, let's see what you're gonna do. Take a little time, just think about the last matchup, and then just move on and get the W in this match.
Alright, already getting started. My man switches on the other side for the Darius, gets the push block here, and now he's back against the wall, but does get the first hit, first blood. Wisp is not letting up whatsoever. But now, Pitch Parade being able to do huge slashes to continue the combo to the other side of the screen, slams the Braum down and tries to get in, but Braum rolls out, but now he has to deal with another mix-up. Forces the break here, and now we're back into the mid-screen. Light Whips taking it here.
Exactly, Light Whip's able to get that jump back confirmed. Now he's doing the damage on Alawi. Going to be the switch it to super. Nope. Just continue on. There it is.
Yeah, no, this man is not letting up whatsoever. Bringing it as much as possible. Hits the shield bash twice again and gets grabbed here. Alawi being taken out.
So much pressure from Light Wisp that just that Pitch Parade just had to just stand there and withstand everything, just block everything. But right now, let's see. Hit Parade again. Light was just not letting Rich Parade just be able to press that button.
Yeah, now this man has to deal with the combos here. Gets hit with the mix again. Braum bringing it home here, and he has sitting on the level 3, and he's going to use it.
There goes level 3. You're gonna watch a movie. You're gonna see some snowball action, raging demon style, basically. Now Light Whip's looking at set point.
Yeah, no, this man already starting with the slashes. Huge damage coming from the Darius, and switches right to the Braum. Switches to Alawi to try to get the point guard here, and does get a huge combo lead against Wisp. This man is not trying to go down without a fight. Special 1 super, now you have to guess. Doesn't do the low, but does get the grab here, so that way you get the maximum amount of damage, but was able to recover just in time.
Exactly. You had to deal with a little bit of the tentacle pressure, but not much out of that. But now to Darius on Darius action here. Let's see who's going to get that touch. Let's get that bleed status. And now Light was taking, Braum is taking out. Now it's going to be the Darius mirror until the Alawi jumps back in.
Does go for a grab here, and now he has to deal with this kind of situation. Tries to go for a slash, doesn't get too much. Tries to go for the Fury, but does get hit here. Forces the Fury very early, and this man has got to use everything in his power. He's stuck against the wall, but does get the slash here. Forces the Fury dash. He's going to lose some of that bar, but he's able to continue the combo. Huge amounts forces the break here. Wisp is not out for the count yet.
Yeah, doing some big damage on Alawi, and the Darius have to switch in just to break the momentum. Super is out. Now it's about even. Gets that air though. Darius is now out. Light Wisp looking in a prime position. Need to get that touch confirmed.
Yeah, still sitting on 2 sticks of butter right now, but does get hit with the low. Was not able to follow up, but does have the bleed going very slowly here. Got caught in a very sticky position, but was able to get the low off and maybe able to take it home here, but was actually losing this combo pressure. Loses it again. He had it twice where he could have took the round, but he was able to give it up, and Wisp being able to capitalize off of that, taking it 2-0. Moving on to the winners. We got the Yasuo team-ups with the Ahri and the Warwick. Both of them very strong contenders here.
Jump Atomica, Ahri Yasuo versus V's Yasuo Warwick. So we get some double Yasuo action, but Warwick just biting Yasuo out.
Doing double overhead was kind of diabolical, but we're not able to continue off the combo here. But does get the 2H on the Ahri here. Forces the break very early, and my man is jumping. He sees the level 1 super come back. He knew he was going to hold it in huge defense.
Great defense there by V, but now he's able to get that confirmed. Warwick damage is happening.
He does get the hooligan set up for the OTG. He does go for the special 1 super. Now the Yasuo has to deal a little bit as much damage as possible to help his Warwick carry it on. V, the character advantage.
Now they gotta deal with Ahri here, but V looking not too phased because getting that big damage with the Yasuo, continuing to juggle. Okay. We get the switch and back to the Warwick.
Tries to go for a zone route, but does get hit with the hooligan sub here and takes it V first round. I know that's called Fury or something else, but I love calling it hooligan because it reminds me of King.
Oh yeah.
And switches to the Warwick here and tries to get a bit of a happy birthday situation here, but now V has to block this Yasuo as much as possible. Gets the dive here and tries to go for another command string here.
Exactly.
Tries to jump over here. A lot of pushbacks, a lot of push blocks. Honestly, both of them trying to get the advantage as much as possible.
Yeah, right now I'm not seeing much like the Ahri action, but get the super started with some damage. Actually, a happy birthday situation. Yasuo here with the reggaeton.
Does get the grab here and goes for a nice light combo. It's now OTG, does another bit of damage. Ahri coming out with the assist. Now she's coming out to be the point character and she's able to take it with a 2H. Switches right back to the Yasuo and goes for a special 1 super.
Take out the Warwick. Now it's just all Yasuo. You got to deal with both Ahri and the other Yasuo. But not looking good because Chocolate Atomica getting that touch confirmed. And now doing some Yasuo work.
Wasn't able to close it out here, but was able to do a huge amount of damage on the Yasuo. But the moment he pops his Fury, he might be able to get that gray health back. You have to take this out with a super or anything that's gonna maybe stop him. Oh wait, he goes right for the level 3. He wants to take out the Ahri.
Exactly. And Ahri is out, but again, V not on the life lead, but able to get a touch confirmed is definitely a good chance, like so, but did not get the rest of that combo. The Fury is activated on from V.
Yeah, no chip damage coming here, and his health bar is slowly climbing, especially against Chocoatomica. And he pops to level 3 the moment he sees him hit a button.
Exactly. I mean, and a great defense from that, right? Just to deal with like any sort of setup, just pop that level 3.
Honestly, even if it's echoes, you'll be able to, even if you get touched, you have a chance to survive. Goes for the head bash, switches to the Warwick, and now you have to deal with both of them at the same time. Not a happy birthday situation, but does get the slash off, and now Yasuo is coming back for the play, but misses his slash. Now he's back in the neutral game, both of them trying to use their long-range attacks as much as possible. And now he dives in, being able to bring it home here. Chocoatomica is coming to the West Coast from the east. Switches sides here, has him juggled.
There we go. Again, yep. V with the OTG, but now it's switched out to Ahri. Actually, nope. Again, I'm just going through the switches, but like again, this game is fast and volatile. Like I said, damage-wise and the tag frequency. Ahri putting out the super, putting some damage on Warwick, switching over to Yasuo, continuing the combo. Gets the grab.
Grab right into special 2, level 2, level 1, and to level 3.
And while we're at it, thank you so much for the $10 from Tomadoc, being able to support this breakout week number 10.
Donate more $10, please, please. We need to eat.
Right, here we go.
Kind of both of them trying to keep space as much as possible. Ahri and Warwick assist trying to close the gap as much as they can. So right now, V is trying to preserve his Yasuo, and Chocoatomica is trying to just close the gap as the best way he can. Honestly, he's able to get it here, but gets a couple of light wins here. The Warwick assist comes out, and the Ahri is now coming out straight for the level 3, and does get hit with the Fury. That's gonna do so much more damage than you think.
Exactly. To the point where taking out the Ahri now is just Chocoatomica's Yasuo with Fury. Looking pretty even, and we're looking at it almost like a mid-space range in terms of like just footsie style here.
Yeah, but Chocoatomica being able to get the last hit that actually mattered. 1-0 in the set against V, but V is not backing down without a fight. As we can see, it was a very close set, that one. Very close game, that one, I should say. Yeah. Still got some more time. Very
much so. Again, it was like a battle like in the movement, and again, you know, with the Yasuo mirror is again it's mid range. Let's see if are we going to be more in an active setting here for this set. So far, so good. Putting in that damage.
Mirror's not taking his eyes off him for a split second. Does not matter what he does here. And does go for another setup here before the break here from the Warwick and Yasuo combo. Doesn't get the collapse on it. Tries to go for the overhead and misses by an inch. Both of them missing their buttons by just a hair. But my man V was able to get it to force the break here. Special 1 super coming from the Ahri. Dashes past him and gets into a happy birthday situation. Then what a move here.
Yeah, throughout that Ahri super, but like no, like just dashed in and stopped all of that. That was a crazy exchange right there. But now the Warwick is out, waiting for an opportunity just to move in, maybe go for a dive or a hop. And now the other Yasuo is back in, gets that touch.
Goes right for a level 3, but doesn't connect, and now he has to suffer the actions of his consequences by losing his Yasuo. Warwick is still a strong contender and does not have Bloodlust, but still really good by himself. Let's see what he can do here, but does get hit by Chocoatomica. Now he has to deal with these repercussions, taking it to the other side of the screen here. Special 1 super, losing a lot of health going forward.
A lot of health, and launched up. Now the Yasuo going to continue on into the level super, and that is going to be a KO here. And okay,
Chocoatomica, match point.
There we go, touched right off the bat on over on Chocoatomica. V doing that starting out damage, trying to take out that Yasuo, but no, Yasuo
gets
with the
clipped by
movement.
the dashes. Forces the break early here. Now you have to deal with the wind wall. My man Warwick jumping up, wants to grab this little lady. Stole the Fox in the air with the OTG setup. Goes for the special 1 super, and now you have to deal with it.
Exactly. Berserker Barrage over here with that corner damage.
Yeah, very close with it. Blocks a lot of damage going for the Ari super, but does get touched by the Yasuo here. Tonkatamaka being able to carry it over. He goes right for the cross up, but now he has to deal with the Warwick's pressure, and he drops it midway. The moment I say something, does get hit with the Ari dash, and Ari now switches. Now Warwick has to deal with this Ari pressure, and there's going to be a lot of damage coming from Ari. This is not looking good. Special 1 super, no, it's going to hold. Goes for another reset here, and does big damage.
Big damage. That corner combo into the super, man, that just melted the life bar there. But now Ari is in danger because Yasuo is getting things going into the super, and Ari is out of there. Both players having their only one character, Tonkatamaka having with the Yasuo, B with the other Yasuo with the higher life lead. So let's see who's going to come out on top.
Honestly, looking at it from this standpoint, he's sitting on 2 sticks of butter, almost 3. Honestly, Tonkatamaka can get 2 good hits in, especially without Fury being on the board. He will be able to actually take this round here, but V is kind of just playing very patient, just looking for any opening, and then he has his opening to take out the Yasuo. Let's give himself a round to keep him alive.
And survival at this point for V. Tonkatamaka looking at set point.
He goes for the OTG grab into a special 1 super. Now he has to deal with it. Slash! Not that much damage, but does get hit. Ooh, no, Tonkatamaka was able to fight back, forcing the break here. And now V trying to get back into God's good graces with his pressure.
Exactly. Okay. V getting that touch in. Tonkatamaka dealing a lot of this damage with the Ari. Tonkatamaka still trying to fight back, putting in that pressure. Gets the touch in, gets to put a little bit of damage here with this corner pressure. Let's see what the end combo ender is going to look like. Super? Nope. OTG.
Health. No, nothing yet. An OTG setup just to try to get everything started here. Goes for the bomb setup, and now he has to kind of figure out where he's going to land his OTGs or where he's going to land his supers. Try to go for a special 1 super, dodges it by the nicks of his hair. Exactly. Goodness. Goes for the overhead, doesn't get slashed by it, but gets on the other side of the Yasuo. Tonkatamaka's Yasuo is looking very scary right now.
Almost out of here.
Going to die here.
There it is. Alright, Ari is in. B with the Warwick and Yasuo still in.
Both of them very good health here, but Ari is known to kind of just take everybody out. Honestly, we have to see what he's going to do next. If he's able to build that Fury meter, that way just in case he does get touched, he's able to get that little bit of damage that he probably needs. And here he is, full health with heater, but does get 1 hit on the Warwick, gets a setup going, forces the break.
Exactly. Got a little bit of an OTG, but not much out of that. But Tonkatamaka continuing to move forward, even though it's not dealing with the health lead. And B just sitting back, just waiting for Tonkatamaka just to come to them. Fury is out and overhead touches, and that is it for this set. V is up on the board now. It's down 1-1.
Yeah, no, that man was getting chomped. There was no way he can get out of there. And almost was able to make it out alive. I feel like if he tried to break a little bit earlier, probably would have had a lot more great health to kind of recover from, especially since he had a little bit of downtime. But here we are, new game, new set. Let's see what Tonkatamaka does. Let's see if V can keep up this momentum. Let's see if Tonka can actually bring it back home for himself, the same winners.
Exactly. Okay, a lot of switching happening right now, but now Ari's got to deal with the brunt of it. Putting in that corner pressure to see if sort of happy birthday. No, but just Yasuo just dealing with that part of the damage.
Does go for a spear slash here. Kind of goes for a lot of pressure. Kind of have to block on both sides, looking for any opening that you can find. Does get a little bit of the Yasuo, so it's a little bit good. Gets the parry on one of her projectiles, but does get hit with an air-to-air. Gets hit slash into special 1 super, but doesn't get hit by it. He saved the day. Got him by the skin of his teeth. His Warwick is still here.
Warwick is still here, taking out the Yasuo from Tonkatamaka. Now it's just Ari. With that super right there, puts good damage on Warwick. Into the throw. There goes Warwick. Now is about
no
to
bloodlust,
finish.
no fury at the same time, thankfully. But now this man has to deal with the Yasuo. It's still a very strong contender as he's juggling him in the air, bringing him to the corner as much as possible.
Exactly. And Yasuo damage is ridiculous. Whether it's just a damaging combo or straight into the super, Yasuo can take out your character in just like that.
Honestly, when you see a Yasuo on the screen, he's gonna do big damage.
Yeah.
You know, so you have to figure out if you really want to be touched by that, or do you want to really just knock him out as fast as possible to get his point character, or try to get him in a low state. That way, he kind of brings his point character out, and now you have to deal with somebody else on the roster who's probably a little bit easier than dealing with Switch Stance's Blade Warrior.
Yeah, exactly. We're as we're talking about this match, I'm just seeing the differences of how they are playing Yasuo. Chocolatomica play more of the mid-range when it comes to just like the buttons and trying to get the touch for combos, while V more on the movement side of things with the Yasuo and Warwick. But right now, Warwick able to get a little bit of damage, and now the RE damage is happening right there.
Yeah, no, this man was able to kind of bring it to the other side of the screen. V taking out Chocolatomica's Yasuo here. Looking real comfortable now. Ari by her lonesome, looking scary.
Exactly. Yeah, V looking to have found the footing. Just needed that momentum to get things going, and V is looking real good for this round.
Goes for a level 3 setup, and he's going to be taken here. V knocking Chocolatomica to lose.
Wow. Okay.
And I believe that moves versus huge rush down. The Malawi and Vi being able to kind of mix you up and cross you, keep you in the corner, while the Jinx and Vi being able to kind of like take turns on figuring out who wants to be the more dominant attacker and who wants to keep the space as much as possible. Already starting off, I overthink with the Hyper Creator Maker combo, switching right over to the Alawi and got the tentacles out. Now you have to guess what you're about to do. You get hit with the overhead, forces the break very late in the game. Vi is already down so much health, and does get hit with a Superman punch, or rather lariat, and taking out the Vi with another lariat.
Yeah, and just again, the Vi damage is there. And you add that with the Alawi setup situation, and like, man, again, characters melt. So right now, I overthink on a prime position here. Tentacle is out, a couple of them. And now just throwing the buttons into the overhead. The break is there as well.
Getting the parry and forcing the break here to kind of force the neutral back into your position here for the Hyper Crater Maker to come out. And now you have to deal with Alawi slashing to the other side of the screen. You're on a light diet and does get hit with a chip damage combo on 69 seconds. I overthink taking the first round.
Exactly. Okay. Tried to go for a assist move, but got tagged in the process. JBO trying to get some stuff going here.
Goes for the gun, gets hit with a special one super. Now Vi has the corner pressure, goes for the grab here, goes for a Crater Maker. You try to get out of it, goes for a grab again, and goes for a Crater Maker again. Switches to the Alawi for the assist.
Yeah, I overthink. Just putting on all gas right now. Not letting JBO get anything started, but gets that jump in instead. Gets some good damage with the Vi. Into the super. We're going to get a switch here. Nope.
Goes for Lariat into Jinx rockets and takes out this Vi with another Hyper Crater Maker. Honestly, taking her out from a different dimension is kind of insane. Get that outfit out of here, girl.
Exactly right. All right, got a air-to-air clash here, but now the Fury has been unlocked by. Let's start throwing some hands. Get that low touch confirmed for some big damage. Boom. Getting a super. Nope, we getting a Fury break here.
Honestly, if he hit that super there, he probably could have done Crater Maker into Hyper Crater Maker and actually been around there. But now, giving I overthink some time to breathe, goes right into the level 3, taking the first game of the set.
Exactly. Gonna watch a movie, get to see little pet that Alawi has. That is, yeah, I overthink and get that first set, like you said. But like pretty solid from I overthink. JBO couldn't really get anything going, but let's see if JBO can get that adjustment as we move on to this next round.
Goes for the level 1 super to get around the projectiles, and now another level 1 from Ilaoi. Now you have to deal with the tentacles here. We've seen this before. It's really hard to get out of there. Goes for the Crater Maker just to get out of this situation. And the Hyper Crater Maker back to the mid screen and takes out some damage of the Ilaoi. This man is not letting this Jinx get hit again.
Not at all. Here we go. But now JVO, I think, starting to get a little bit of footing here, in some damage, but I overthink, not phase as much. Another throw into the switch. Drops the combo though. To the throw.
Both of them dropping that one-woman wrecking crew assist line. And goes another one into his special one super. He does not want to drop this one. Vi being taken out here. Jinx on her lonesome. What will she do without her sister? Blow stuff up.
Right. I see a lot of guns right there. I think that's going to be what the answer is going to be. But let's see if JVO can hold their own with the Jinx by lonesome.
Was kind of able to, like, in certain situations, the Vi was not blocking to her best ability, kind of just letting Jinx do whatever she wants here, and was able to lose so much health that it almost killed her. But now the Ilaoi has to deal with the brunt of the attacks. What a grab! Gets the OTG ground path for the July super, but gets pushed back. Doesn't go for a jump in and tries to go for an air to air, but doesn't get hit with a jump in. I overthink and is going to take it here and defeat the Jinx.
All right, well, here we go. I overthink looking at set point here. JVO needs to do something. Throws the super out. By able to just take the brunt of that damage. Tentacles are out. Jinx getting to deal with tanking some damage as well.
Tries to go for a wake-up attack, but does get hit with a lariat into an overhead, and then gets grabbed by the Ilaoi. Goes for the light setup to try to continue to restand you. Goes for another low to push you in the corner. Hit Crater Maker coming out, Tentacle coming out as well, and now you gotta get put in a situation where your Jinx is out by her lonesome again. Match point, but you're just standing there, standing still. What are you doing, sir? I'm not sure if he was paying attention.
Not sure either. I don't know if that was like a... Okay, he's moving around. I thought it was gonna be like some sort of controller issue, but yeah, I don't know what happened just now. But got some damage in there. Jinx into the Malawi super, and there it is. I overthink taking that over JVO.
Fields does not matter kind of who they're playing against. They're both going to play the same set play here, but we kind of have to see who touches first. Both of them freestyle, so this is going to be kind of the same match.
Oh yeah, definitely a mirror team of and styles of some sort, right? Because again, both freestyles, same characters here. It's down to who's going to get those confirms. Right now, James getting the confirm, doing some damage on Yasuo. Amazing. Going for the switch here, gets the cross up.
Tries to get the grab, but forces the cross up and the break to come up early. Even when you see the enemy echoes, time went out. You better swing it here. My man's Maze Traps go for the burrito setups. I want Chipotle, give me a free entree, please. And goes for a rewind here and was able to get on the other side. Tries to go for a grab here and switches the characters back and forth so that way he doesn't know which one the next move is. You gotta keep him guessing 3 steps ahead.
Exactly. All right, but now Maze Traps dealing with this Yasuo damage to the OTG. But James, now Maze Traps turn to deal some damage on the Yasuo. Possibly looking at a... There we go. To the super. Nope. But yeah, there it is.
Yeah, no, that man was not letting you breathe. Like I said, Maze Traps, we've seen him before. Really strong contender with the Echo and Yasuo freestyle mix. But also James, very young, like I said, and very talented. Let's see if he can actually get out of this situation here. But right now, it's kind of looking very scary. My man is sponsored by Oni for a reason. He was able to kind of recover here and has to force the long-range game. Even if he gets hit by a time wind, losing the first round of the set.
Okay, Maze Traps. Being able to just recover here and over James. Now we're down to this next round. Let's see what it's going to look like.
Honestly, it just looks like Maze is just kind of keeping up the momentum here. Kind of not letting James get any way to breathe because he knows his character. He knows the team up here. Both of them having the same mindset, just playing it in different moments.
Yeah.
As you can see, trying to get a slash here. Almost close to a happy birthday situation. forces a tornado out. Echo on the face here, and then gets a happy birthday with both of them in the air, but only continues the Echo combos, and that might be doing it here. Drops it midway, but was able to pick it back up into a level 1 super. Actually, he doesn't even need it.
No. Yeah, no level 1 super, like you said, happy birthday situation. And I make Echo the priority to be taken out, and now it's looking like the Yasuo mirror until Echo comes back in.
Ooh, does get the grab, does get the parry here, was able to continue it off. Bring it to the other side of the screen. Double 2H slash, put another charge, special 1 into no setup here for level 1 super, for level 1 into level 3, but does get the Echo to do a bada swing. Take the first game.
Mage traps. Getting that one. Let's see what James is going to do. We get we change it. We just breathing. Look like we're getting right back into it. It's winter semifinals here. James on the board.
Just get hit here. James was able to bring out the Echo and actually take out this Yasuo as much as possible. Kind of bring in the burrito setup. He forces the wake up attack, and then now he's going to be in the blender. Now you're getting all stuffed, my man. He said put extra meat in those potatoes, and he brings it to the other side of the screen. Maze is in trouble, almost losing his Echo. Both of them half health.
Exactly. James doing getting the setup with Mage traps. Like I said, like we were mentioning, it's going to be up to the mirror set play here. Who's going to get that touch? Looks like Echo on Echo action here.
Yeah, gets hit with a bad swing. Now you got to hit with the 2H. Gets another timeline set up. Forces the bomb here, and now you got a 2H for the character assist. And Yasuo slashing up Maze, losing a character, but still having a very strong contender. We've seen him with the Yasuo by himself, and like we said, he's no slouch, but does get a huge block on that super negative move, losing the first round of this game.
All right, James might have found some footing on the adjustment here. Let's see if James can continue it on. Okay, gets that throw confirmed.
Switches on the other side here, forces the break, and switches to his point character. That way he's able to slash out of it. He did not want to deal with that position. See there, especially if you had your point character out, you would not be able to recover fast enough to get any bit of combo. You had to let your opponent hold that.
Exactly. Now we just got some spacing opportunity until you get that run jump in. Again, the mid-range touch is the key to this game when it comes to the Yasuo. And once you get that touch, you're able to do some big damage here. Just like what Mage Trap is doing.
Yeah, now this man is replaying all of his adventures. Now he has to do the double air slash, and you're not going to survive. Mage Trap's looking very comfortable now, trying to not get out of the fight just yet.
Exactly. Continuing the movement, wanting to get that touch in. Just run up, throw some buttons, see what the setup is looking like. Good defense here. There. Not able to fall any sort of setup. Yeah.
Yeah, no, James was not letting up whatsoever. It was a huge situation for the Yasuo. He kind of forced the blocks and his defenses, but now he's able to pick it back up into winter finals, going to level 2 into level 3. Oh no, he actually did not need it.
Not at all. Okay, Mage Trap's looking at set point here. Let's see if James is able to do some sort of adjustment, but so far has not been able to find an answer on Mage Trap's Echo getting that touch in. Putting some corner damage into this combo. We're gonna start it up. Oh, happy birthday!
Able to actually get the Echo here, a small happy birthday to force the break, and now Echo on Echo action. He actually stops himself from doing the down 2H and was able to pick it back up. For switching to Yasuo, gets the wake up attack here, and now he has to deal with the slash, tries to get it grabbed here, and now he is going back to a timeline setup. Both of them kind of going tit for tat, and now this man will lose his Echo, not bringing it home soon.
James just down to the Yasuo. It is on survival point here, while Mage Trap looking at a set point and looking like going to move on. We just gotta wait and see what this combo ending is looking like. And there it is, Mage Traps taking out James from the winter semifinal side of things and moving on.
Call it the Panda Global colors, like the green and black one, but we in it, we here.
I miss Mana Global. It was such a great time when they first came out.
Yeah.
But speaking when they first came out, all these rockets that are coming out, my man Lightwist has to hold the block from F-Champ and already starting his damage off. Ooh, seize the opportunity to get the pro.
Yeah.
Man, what are you doing?
Look, I love how he just jumps over that. He's like, I know the freaking Brahm's gonna just do whole charge. Like, that would have been a crazy mix. The down sky bones and overhead, but gets caught by Lightwist.
Tries to go for the shield bash here and is able to get it a little bit. Now taking out both of the tentacles. We ain't gonna see that momentarily. And what a low attack. I don't think I've ever seen that before. Right into the headless. Huge amount of damage. You're stuck in the corner. He is not letting up whatsoever. Jesus, Lightwist.
Look, try to go with the Poro, but F-Jam finally gets out the corner. Tag into shield bash that goes into the low into the S1 conversion to take out the Alawi right there.
Almost took out the Jinx with one swing, but she's able to fight back, kind of keep her distance here. Now you have to get the huge setup and goes right for the headless to burst her into money.
Yeah, you can't. You gotta be very wary of the headless right there. That's super in any animation almost. If you're doing something, you will lose in that interaction. Okay.
Both of them going back and forth here. Kind of switching sides to try to take their mid screen here.
Ooh, big combo coming from F-Champ with the Alawi. Lightwist is in danger. Into the tentacles. Gets for game.
Yeah, no huge damage here, but a lot of chick damage going forward. You were able to get some on the Braum, tried to get one parry out, and now you got one tentacle. Both of them swimming out. Hits the light just to bait both of them and switches right to the Braum after getting the second shield bash. That 2 assist is definitely coming in clutch with the unbreakable shield. Try to go for the low. Doesn't get much of it. Does get the swing off the Alawi, and now Jinx has to take the full brunt of the damage. Goes for the low again and has the whole block. Mans has a huge defense lead.
Yo, this is insane that he's playing really good right now. The Poro stops the Alawi from doing the 2-time assist. That's who, but it doesn't matter because he's still comboing. Happy birthday, baby!
Was probably able to take this out with the level 3. I don't know the god's name, but that man looking hungry. Oh, he's still alive! Where's the problem at?
And he chipped and
He's
killed.
spinning on this man like the laundromat.
He probably was like, let me walk forward. I'm not winning this round. This is cool.
Let me
Both
walk
explosive
forward.
games, man. Like, they were both explosive games back to back.
Absolutely. We did not count out yet. Honestly, we're just looking at somebody. Ooh, nice push block to not get hit with the bleed damage here. But Jinx is going to take a little bit of damage into a happy birthday situation. He was not able to get the full combo off and now gets a little bit of low here. Switches to the Darius here.
Look, look, F-Champ, if anything he got that defense. He will keep it on first. A nice burst there to tag into the sky bones, but gets locked to the wall.
That wall is going to not be stopped. This girl said, I'm going to try to get something. He's going to give you a burial, bringing you down to the ground with a headless.
Yes, the headless. That was a clean conversion right there. This got a lot of work to keep up right now. Literally, no burst or anything. He's gonna have to play a lot around that tentacle super. Praying on the mix. Having great
Lightwist was trying to get he was trying to definitely get a perfect game here, but unfortunately it has to take the grab from the Alawi, who was able to bring it back to the mid-screen, reaching them both back to them into a level 3 situation. Not sure if this is gonna kill, but all those Poros are looking kind of hungry.
Hey, hungry. The way you say hungry. Hey, that KO screen is beautiful. I like them. It adds flair to the match, man. I think right there, the first game between them two was so explosive. Both of those rounds, it could have went either way. I think right now, F-Champ has to play very smarter with the Jinx overall because that's a hard thing to deal with, especially just not having all the options work the way he wants to.
Oh, indeed. No, absolutely. You have to let yourself kind of force the situation where you're not going to let Jinx breathe whatsoever. And you give her a chance to do the zoning game that she does right now. Maybe it's not as strong as team modes, but it's still a problem to be dealt with, especially with the 2 exorcists coming from Alawi, who has huge amounts of range. You have to close that gap, otherwise you're going to be put in a situation where you're stuck in the air. But my man already hit the 2H, and the Darius getting hit here. The special 1 super coming from the Braum, because he's the point character, but still at very low health. Switches to the Darius for the air grab, and now he has to lose his Jinx. Unfortunately, she's gonna die.
Yeah, she is out of here. Oh my god. Was really interesting that air throw into the air yank with Darius gave him that big conversion to just take the Jinx out there. It ain't over yet. FChamp still got the allow it. Going for the huge damaging combo here.
Yeah, no, White was looking kind of scary right now. Nothing to break here and has to lose his Darius, his main attack dealer, but still has his Braum, but nothing to Fury with. It's looking kind of scary right now. My man is looking to get anything here. He still has to be unbreakable shield. He's still holding strong, but gets turned really into dust.
That was smart on FChamp. He played it safe, waited till the super tag came out, assist, scored the Jinx, and then jumped over to go for the mix and just take him out. Any chip would have put him in that scenario to win that.
Already bringing it back with these slashes here. Jinx coming back for the fears, going back into the mid-screen, switching to the other side, so that way he has the corner pressure. Allowing, bringing him back down to earth and putting him to this corner here. Now you have to guess. If he hits a low, now he's going to drive into you, but you get grabbed, thrown to the other side of the screen like you're nothing. But Allowing fighting back, forcing the burst here in an air-to-air situation. Braum is taking over.
Yo, it's so insane that he's just stacking his damage like this and just completely stop him. But nice ambush right there to stop him completely. Good wake-up attack. Taking his turn back, and Lightwoods has no break here, so any combo can hurt really badly. He sets up with Tentacle. You know what I like to say. Guess for game, and he guessed wrong there. Okay.
Was able to get the switch here. Forces the break very far away. It has the head, not the headless, but has the bleed. Headless coming out, but doesn't actually get the rest of it. Tries to go for a sweep. Gets a hit with the overhead. Now he has to deal with the Jinx level 3. Goodness, she's crazy.
Yeah. And this is going to take him to death. Yep. Pretty clean. I really like that. Right there, it was very interesting to see how FChamp's like, look, I'm gonna play back, played it safe, nice defensive game. He's like, I need to get through though, so I'm gonna pop this level 1 super. He's like, I'm gonna find my way in with Braum.
Yeah, he definitely found his way in, trying to go for a grab situation here, but forces the push block. Goes for another special one because you know you were going to jump in the air. Hits the Alawi a little bit, not in a happy birthday situation kind of thing, but now it still has the corner pressure going back to the other side of the screen. Goes for another pillar attack for the damage boost, and goes for a pearl throw. Doesn't get much off of it, but has to deal with the special one super. Hit him if you got him.
Yep. Literally, he played until he got the zap, played keep away, shot the zap, and converted into the special super. It was insane. That was really smart all across the board. Okay. Starting off, we see that 2H launcher from Jinx, baby. Full combo conversion with Alawi.
Bring him back down the earth, going on the side of the screen. Nice cross cut. Huge damage, about 67%. Already looking real scary for Wiz, but it doesn't really matter what position he's put it in. He could probably find a way out if he wanted to. Goes for the guard. Actually was able to bring it back home. A happy birthday situation very closely. And then goes for the break. Now he has to deal with the Jinx's long range attacks, but tries to dive in as much as possible. Gets the Darius assist. They gotta take him to the other side of the screen. He's going to be going for gold.
Yeah. Very scary situation right now, but great push block. He jumps in with a H, but gets push blocked back from the burst into the corner. The bomb comes out to play. Huge combo coming from Jinx here from FChamp. Tag it to Alawi.
Try to get past it as much as possible, but then he has to deal with the Alawi's tentacles and repercussions of his actions. He's going with that shield. He's trying to dive in. Goes for the grab. Goes for the light attack here.
What I'm really noticing in this matchup is the good use of retreating guard, giving him space so none of Darius normals can hit, because this level 1 conversion almost kills the Darius here. Oh, he gets the command grab. This could be bad. Into the level 1 conversion. He is on 2 times to 6, so he doesn't have ability to tag into the other super of his other character. But it doesn't matter.
But he does get the Jinx in a freeze. This is gonna suck.
Get stomped on. FChamp can still bring this back though. It's gonna be a hard battle with just that little bit of life left.
Definitely an uphill battle. He almost had it. Forces the Jinx assist to actually take out the Darius, but Braum with the shield and unstoppable health. This man is looking for blood.
That damage, the chip.
Huge chip damage. Has to pop the level 1 super to get anything going on, and has nothing else left, but he gets hit with the low. Was not able to continue it off here. Forces the Fury, that way you have the chip damage.
Oh, he's dash canceling it so you can get closer to him.
Doing so much as possible. And this man, Light Whisk, taking the round. 6 seconds left on the clock.
Yo, that play was beautiful though. F-Champ bursted to get the Fury ability to dash cancel. So if he get close enough, he can probably just win the neutral exchange against him. Holy shit.
Speaking of plays here, what amount of parry do you have to do? How angry are you, Whisk? My man tried to go for the grab, gets grabbed by F-Champ. Now he has to play the corner game, trying to get out of the situation. Goes over 2X assists and doesn't get the happy birthday situation, but does hit the Alawi a little bit. Throws the Poro and it does not miss his mark. Tries to go for a sweep here and he's able to get it here. The slide reaches full screen.
Big damage here coming from Alawi from F-Champ. Setting up the tentacles. It's time to guess. He has no burst, but here comes the big damage outburst right here. Doesn't get the conversion from it, but it doesn't matter because the slap. You know, when the tentacles slap you like when you were a kid, you know, at the grocery store? Someone be like, what do you think about such stuff at the store?
I don't know about that one. I don't know about that kind of slap. I've never had tentacles slap me. That's kind of... We gotta talk about that after three. No! The shield bash said no! Tries to go for the grab here, doesn't get too much, was not close enough, and now has to deal with Jinx's spacing here. Like I said, the retreating guard is not too crazy. Nice parry here. Really looking for anything possible to parry. Honestly, just getting that health back, but does miss one more into shoot him if you got him, and that might be very scary for him. He has to pop the Fury pretty early.
Oh, he tried to go for the Alawi assist. Yep, and the air right there didn't come out. Get punished right there, though. Wow, the jump heavy charge hit from Darius completely covers a lot of space. His burst though, he's like, I ain't playing this game. Nice 2H to stop him. F-Champ versus Light Whisk, they are both one up apiece. Oh, this could be the final round for them right now. Winner semifinals, y'all.
Goes for the headless. Goes for the slide, doesn't lose the bleed here, and goes for another 2H situation. F-Champ, huge defense coming from him, and Light Whisk kind of trying to take on the offensive as much as possible. Like I said, he's not doing crazy amounts of damage here, but he's doing the best he can. Has the unbreakable shield, has the Darius hit the shoulder charge, and now he has the corner pressure, sees him roll out, doesn't go for the grab, and goes for the shoulder back for the Alawi, has to block as much as possible. Now Darius is out. What's next?
What's interesting about right there, this damage is going to take F-Champ's Jinx out. Big conversion here, potentially kill. This combo is insane. He's going all the way. He's like, yeah, you gotta go. Unfortunate for F-Champ there earlier on in that round. He did get some input errors. I saw that he tried to jump from the 2H. The first time it whipped. Then the second time he got grabbed in the air, it seems like. It is what it is. Because this Braum is going to town, baby.
Misses the parry, now has to deal with the Poro setup. Huge damage coming from the Braum. Unbreakable shield is now back on the menu. Goes for another echo assist, but then he goes again. He's actually going to take this home. Light Whisk beating F-Champ and moving on to winners finals.
Yo. That's some good old 2SKO. Good old Braum. Okay. I'm really liking it. Okay, look at the Vice skin. All right, he cultured.
I don't know if I dig the Vice skin right now. It kind of looks tacky.
Man, I'm not doing this. We're not doing this.
I'm just saying, it's not sitting with me for a little bit. It's not sitting right in my spirit. But speaking of my spirit, I'm looking for a burrito like this man's about to put him in. Forces the break here and tries to go for a lariat but misses it. Now the Yasuo has to do some business. My man says, I'ma teach you the ways of the sword, girl. Your hands don't mean nothing to me. Into the special one super. Probably it's another, oh, he does not do another one.
Yeah, you know what's crazy? He got that off of tag 2H and then converted that much damage to almost kill the body here. He got him in his combo. Maze with the combos going crazy because he got it, but overthink ain't no slouch either.
Hey, about swing. He's playing baseball a little bit. Both of them get cut in a happy birthday situation. Them tentacles are coming out from the ground. He tries to go for the vibe parry, but misses it. It's hit with the stand slash. Now has him Alawi by himself.
Alawi by himself versus Echo. Oh, the jump into the conversion here. This is big damage. This is essentially the death of the game. Oh, but he techs out.
But he techs out, was not able to finish it up here. And this might be scary. You got him in a happy birthday situation, but does hit the timeline really quickly just to take it.
Really strong game right there. I know a lot of the scenarios, the vibe, getting punished from it. That is insane. That was
goes right
beautiful.
for another special one super just to continue the conversion and keep his buddies alive here for the best way possible. And gets a happy birthday situation up a electric to the other side of the screen. Hyper Crater Maker's gonna hurt.
Yeah, I love how he was like, "Bye, I'm gonna let you do your work." Alawi, I got the coverage.
Absolutely. Alawi has the range, Vi has the damage. Right now, kind of looking for a bad swing. Gets the overhead, gets the rewind, and now Yasuo is coming out to play. Gets the slashes to get into the air. What a huge conversion of damage here. Doesn't do the level 1 super. Tries to go for the reset. Both of them do the air-to-air, but he jumps again, taking the slash out. Alawi is by herself. Still huge amounts of health, and still has some bar.
Yo, Maze is really good at just converting off of those hits. Pretty much any hit, tagging at the right time, making them into any raw almost true. Seems like it's just intended every time. Perfectly.
Speaking of intended to mix him up, especially in this position. Huge damage coming from the Echo here, but able to kind of come back, force the break, not getting Fury in time, and losing the first game of the set.
Yo, that was a really strong game from Maze Traps. Like, Lordy, he really played that to his strongest strengths. I think what was really good was that he was just hitting Overthink with mix-ups from just tag. That was incredible.
Yeah, no, this man is not letting up the set whatsoever. Goes for the wake-up attack and goes for the 2H. Blocks the burst here. So now you have to deal with the Alawi taking as much damage as possible. Now it's a scary situation. Looking for something to happen now. Switches it back. Tries to go for a happy birthday situation here. And still going at it.
I love how he forced his way out of the situation with the Alawi menacing attacks, but get dunked on into ground prime from Overthink's by. Sets up into tentacles too. Oh, he rolled right into it. He's forced to burst that though.
Trying to go in for a lot of damage here, juggling up in the air. Goes for the wall bounce, nothing to convert off of it. Goes for the down slash, cross cut. That's gonna hurt and take out the Alawi. Vi by her lonesome. This one a little more manageable. Tries to get on the other side, has to deal with a situation where they have to look at both sides right into the level 3.
Yo, that was a strong game all across the board. He nailed that to the T and punished everything Overthink did, especially with the Alawi and Vi. He completely optimized every punish he had there. The stab into my time, going all the way, put him in the corner, taking 50% round start is insane.
Right now, kind of bringing it home here. Going for a 2H, but forces the break. Gets on the other side and slashes. What a play here. Was not able to continue the combo, but was able to actually put a little bit of fear into this man's heart. Like he does again, bringing it to the corner. Now he has to deal with all this damage coming from the Yasuo. Doesn't slash to get on the other side. Switches to the Echo here. Now you have to deal with the timeline setup. And now you have to figure out where you're going to end up at. Yasuo back at it again for the level 1 to finish it out. Huge damage to take out the Alawi.
Yo, the damage he was getting off of that was so insane. He was really baited and wait every option out just to stop him completely.
This man always bringing it out like he has somewhere to be. Like this man is not letting up. He does not want to be here longer than he needs to. Switches to the Echo a little bit to try to take the brunt of the force. But now this Vi is going to be taken out into it. He didn't need to just stand there and do that. That was rude.
Down. His health bar went down to the ground. I like that. I like that.
I was like, when did he get in here?
Yeah. If I'm not mistaken, that is a duo, yeah. Versus OGO Opal. Okay.
Yeah, huge happy birthday situation right now. Bleed, almost losing a lot of health here and losing it again. My man is not letting up whatsoever.
Yep. Now this is very interesting seeing Sonic and Bleed on teams. If that's the Bleed I know of, this is very strong right now going for Obelisk. Nice arc conversion.
Bleed losing the Echo. Now he has to deal with the Teemo right now, but still a top 2 character. Huge mix-ups, really high risk, low reward, low reward, high risk setups and combos here for crazy amounts of damage.
Yep. Also, for people that don't know, Yami and Bleed are both solo champions in Breakout's 2XKO's brackets. So seeing them team up is very interesting, and they still in top 8. That's powerful.
Honestly, seeing two champions work together, saying, "Hey, we can split this money." I'm just bored. I wanna have a duo.
I want a duo now. We've beaten everyone. Let's do it ourselves together.
Absolutely. Let's gatekeep this. Goes for the grab right back into the mushroom setup. Like I said, low risk, high reward coming from a Teemo. Look how much damage he's doing from the mushrooms.
Oh
I have to
God.
deal with this in League of Legends. I don't want to deal with this in a fighting game.
Hey man. Hey, you should be happy they put Teemo now instead of later.
Listen, I don't want to deal with him regardless of any game I play. I had to fight 3 Teemos today to get out of plat. I don't feel like it.
I get the pain. But really starting off really strong there. Bleed with the high time conversion and tag. Oh, here comes the super.
Here comes the burrito. Stuff it. He got the extra hot honey chicken. He says, bring it back.
Hot honey chicken is crazy because I want a chicken sandwich. But look, this game right now is gonna do insane because Obelisk is like, alright, I can't let them get anything going. So I'm gonna just keep playing and rushing down. The strategy he has against the Teemo is not really the same strategy he's using against the Echo. But nice parry.
He forces the break here and goes straight for the special 1 super. Holding it back. Doesn't get the Teemo, but does get hit by a 2H in the Echo in the air. Ooh, excuse me, Alawi by herself. But that burp came from hell.
Look, that burp, because you knew that dunk was coming from Alawi right there. Parry on the hit of that.
Parry on the technical! Oh my God, he's seen the forms. He didn't want to deal with it.
Yeah, he was like, I'm tired of this. I'm going for this full screen.
Ooh, goes for the grab setup into the... You didn't need to do this special.
Yeah, you didn't need to do it, bro. The game was over.
The scores of fate.
The grab was definitely enough.
That's how you knew the player knew it worked, because he was already locked in. He was playing 4D chess. He was already in the next game. He was like, bro, let's go to the next. Let's go next. Hurry up.
Absolutely terrible. He says, hurry up, boy. Alright, we're starting off a new game, new round. Hit slash with the Alawi. Mushrooms coming out again. Trying to look for an opening for the Teemo. Jumps right over one of the mushrooms. Doesn't get hit by it and does get the low on the Echo. Now he's bringing it to the other side of the screen. Forces the break very early. Echo coming back out again. But now Teemo is going to be able to play in the long range game here.
Yep.
And this is going to be born.
What's crazy about their strategy right now is Teemo was just literally farming and playing for the badges already, while Echo is just literally waiting to see if he can get a conversion from my time and punish. So they're playing 2 games at the same time.
Honestly, you gotta have this. Like, you have to kind of think like this: playing that's 2 different games when you only have 1 game playing, which is all out rush down. Maybe a little bit of mix, maybe a little bit of conversion detail. But playing only 1 single game against 2 people with 2 different minds, that's a little scary, especially if you're winning against it.
Yep. I'm loving the zone in here from Teemo. Teemo just like, alright, I'm gonna walk forward. Throw him a little rock out, and then if he gets close enough, you could tell that Bleed is calling the assist to convert into some combos. Here we go, big Teemo combo, baby. Watch out! In the corner with the giant mushroom setup.
By the starting it over again. Watch out. Ooh, tries to go for the wake up attack. Doesn't get much of it. Gets the Ari out to try to get past the mushroom situation. Tries to dash out. She has the mobility for it.
Yeah. What's really interesting in this matchup is the Obelisk is really trying to just punish the Teemo with just the jumping S1. But that could be very bad, because right there you can get grabbed into this setup, and they don't have burst
Especially if he runs
either.
under it. Goodness, that's not going to be paid for your insurance. Tries to go for a low, drops the setup here,
This could be
and
big.
have the Alawi to come out. Special 1 super. This might be death for him, because he actually dropped the combo.
Okay. Hold on. That was really interesting that happened there. My time conversion, see, he waits till he echoes. He's like, yo, I got you. I'm gonna react to whatever you do, Teemo. Just get your hit. I know when to throw all my time. Mushrooms coming out too. Stopping Lowy. Lemon Strike activated there, but he's going for the mix. Oh, this is a dead Lowy. Wow.
very dead Alawi, really going for the huge mix again. Goes for another time-wide setup, gets the push block, and tries to get another hit in, but does get hit by the Timo. Says you're not going to get much off of going forward. Tries to dash in, looks for a 2H and doesn't get it, but does get the grab to continue with the combo. Ooh, never mind, gets hit with a 2H and try to jump in on this man. Goes for a rewind setup, has a time wind, special one super, bad swing. Oh, no swing.
Better swing.
Actually loses the momentum here, but still has really good pressure, really good direction here. He's just looking for an opening. Goes for the overhead twice. His overhead. Jeez, just looking for something here.
Yo, he played neutral so long there, and then he literally just waited until he got in. He's like, all right, overhead. My turn. Whips the grab though. He was trying to get the big conversion off of there, but Obelisk wasn't having it. He punished that completely.
Tries to go for another slash here and is able to get them both in a happy birthday situation, but was not able to continue the combo here. Echo trying to be the switch man and does get hit for off Timo's pellets and does force the parry here, but knows that Alawi's not the point carrier anymore, so he's looking for the Alawi. His lover is not doing well right now. He's getting swung on. The treat, the Boy Scout is now out.
Oh, here come the projectile. Gets Vincent to grab the KO into the hit. Wow, he's playing really strong with the Echo against the Starry right now. I definitely think Obelisk gonna have to change his game plan or it's gonna be over right now.
It's looking mad dangerous, especially now. He actually just got hit with the special one super. Doesn't go for the level 3. Actually, I just saved up this meter. Go for another special one super. My man is pitching like he's Bryce Harper, but then now he's actually about to take it out here and still taking it with the special one super from Timo.
Yeah. Now in that matchup, shout out to Yami and Bleed for winning that. Thank you, Obelisk, for playing, because that was really good. John has Echo Warwick, which is interesting. I love that team really much. Really cool team.
Very huge rushdown team versus somebody like Vi and Alawi, who kind of focuses more on set play, trying to get you mixed up. Honestly, this is one that's just all-out damage. Forcing the parry here, switching to the other side for the break here. Like I said, this one is going to be purely on time winds and also looking for the slashes to do as much damage as possible. Kind of just continue on with a happy birthday situation going on right now. Goodness, only able to continue off the one, which is the point character Alawi, looking very scary since she's in the yellow now, but was looking really good in the green. Switch it to the Echo now, has the corner pressure, gets on the other side, switch it to the Vine, goes for a grab. No Hyper Crater Maker and no one-woman Wrecking Crew. She's just looking, the moment I say that, she punches both of them. Both of them are coming out.
Yep. Big damage here with the 2-time assist. No other way to play, baby. Alawi going straight up and taking out the Warwick too.
Alright, already got a huge setup going on here. Start of the match, doesn't get the batter swing on the first one and doesn't get it on the second one. That man is missing these home runs, forcing the Alawi to cut him in a juggle state like she's a clown. The tentacles are coming out, and for his little body, it's not gonna do much for him. And Hyper Crater Maker coming out. She wants to continue this into the level 3, has the Fury, and this might not kill, but this is gonna do a lot.
I'm loving this, I'm loving the pace of the game right now, but it didn't matter because he was like, all right, John, he's gonna have to go sit down right there because Jesse, man, a really interesting team, yeah.
Getting hit with the Warwick DP, forcing the break very early right now. Now he has to deal with the mother-daughter situation, and daughter looking like she's trying to pack a punch. She says, "You old man, you ain't got your hands no more. You beast clawing, forcing the break here. Gets on the other side and try to take him out, but now he has to show her that I taught you these hands, little girl. I taught you how to fight." Goes for the timeline setup and switches to the Echo for another timeline setup. Bursts him into the next week to a different timeline. Brings out the Warwick for another OTG setup and has to deal with the slices here. The wolf is out.
Damage. Oh my god. Bloodlust is here to play. Try to go for the demon flip overhead. Didn't get the knockdown, but kept the relentless assault going off to take out the 5.
The Fury is out and the Bloodlust is out. She has to deal with everything going forward. And tries to go for a 2H, doesn't get it. Tries to go for another 2H, doesn't get it. And the Echo being able to hit the bada swing. My man's got a ball out. Now he has to switch to the Warwick. He switches right back. Wait a minute. Never mind. He goes for the time-wide setup. He's going to go to the other side of the screen. He goes for the overhead setup. He's going to actually take us home into the level 3.
Yo, the level 3 to take the game. Oh no. Oh no, said ain't so. That hurt. That one hurt. John G is like, yeah. What was really interesting about Jesse's buy is that you kind of notice that versus Warwick, the player likes to jump a lot over the 5M. That's something I noticed a lot in this matchup between Vi and Warwick.
Yeah, honestly, seeing them jump over the 5M, it's just another mobility tactic. That so many different things in this game where you just don't want to get hit by anything, especially an assault like this where both of the characters on the enemy team are still very healthy. Like I said, when you jump over the 5M, you're kind of looking for a situation where you're going to get as much maximum damage as possible. Blocking the burst here and taking it to the other side of the screen. Echo, by himself right now, not entirely, but doesn't have a post-mortem. It has to guess wrong.
Oh. Well, if he push blocked, he's like, yeah, let me get up out of there.
Switching right back to the Echo to try to get something going on. And now, Warwick has to avenge his son-in-law. Basically, was able to get a little bit of hits off, gets the mid-screen combo here. Now you got to get the ground pound, OTG setup going on. Might be a special 1 super. Actually, was able to get a time wind, switches to the Echo. Never mind, I take it back. Goes for the special 1 super here. I'm predicting things that's not going to happen.
Yeah, the special 1 super conversion right there, mid-screen, was probably one of the best ones. Getting the most damage and not overexerting it. Plus, the route he could have went for would have probably not gave him Bloodlust as he wanted it at that time. It could have gotten close enough to knock him down. Oh, but he loses by the wake-up attack. That's one of the worst ways to go out. You'd be like, dang, I was too thirsty at the end of the match.
Honestly, seeing how he always would continue the combo with Echo after doing the DP with the timeline out, I kind of assumed he was going to continue doing that and try to get as much damage out as possible. But unfortunately, Jesse was able to show that it's a party every day. Yes, I had to use that line. Going for the Crater Maker setup right now. Switches to the Alawi for another set and gets the special 1 super, but gets bursted out. Now he lost bar for that and gets hit with a low here. Now he's going to have to deal with it again with 2 tentacles out on the screen. A jungle setup is not going to be helpful for him.
Yo, oh my god. Wait. I just noticed he uses a jumping as one for Warwick as like an anti-A. That's so great.
Oh, definitely.
That's really great because he's like, hey, you gonna keep jumping at me or you gonna touch this ground and get OTG'd off of?
Absolutely. You gotta use everything. Everything in this game is an anti-hero. Goes for the hooligan setup to try to mess him up a little bit and doesn't get much off of it. He's sitting on a sliver of health and his Fury is not there yet. I feel like the moment I say something, they're just gonna get touched. I'm just shut up.
he's like, commentator's curse is happening. Alright, guess for game Malawi. Here we go. Echoes
nice push block, takes out 2 of the tentacles.
Oh, but it pushes him far enough away so he can still get this conversion off. There's gonna be some big damage from right here. Jesse with the Malawi. He going up, down. He reset the tentacles again. He's like, listen. He put off the corner. He's like, yeah, I'm getting out of there somewhere. I'm leaving here with something. And that's my help.
Absolutely. That man was trying to get out of there. The tentacles were still hitting for the chip damage. Honestly, if he just blocked for a little bit longer, he would probably be able to get an advantage here while the tentacles did actually hit him. But now, he's still sitting at a disadvantage right now with Jesse being at a life lead and match point. And you are about to be juggled right now. Hang on, man. Looking for the low. Switches to the Echo to try to get something going on here. About a swing. Goes for another timeline setup, gets hit with a jump into H charge, and goes for another DP. Goes for it on the other side here, and yeah, this is gonna be rough for this Alawi going forward.
Yeah, Bloodlust is active into the command grab here, into the level 2, the second super, not killing though. Oh, really scared, really risky there because he could have just tried to play for chip, but it didn't matter because just drops the combo. Getting the big confirm, it does not matter. taking out John's Echo.
We still having Warwick with love. Oh, the moment I say something, he had Warwick with Bloodlust and very close to getting Fury. If he just survived for a little bit, got one hit off, and popped.
That's very interesting about this matchup all entirely. Like, you gotta lock it in a specific way. But right now, we starting off. See what I talk about? My time round start, and then messing up that punish into a happy birthday. Forces the burst though. Oh, that's
Dodges the lariat and goes right to the other side of the screen. Special one super, no bad swing, but it's able to carry up a lot of damage going for it here. Teemo stream coming out, and another mix-up here. Teemo is looking to do a lot of damage as a Boy Scout. Mushrooms are coming out, and you have to live with that. Poisoned.
Yo, which is crazy. Nice air throw right there from the Teemo. Tag it to Echo for the big damage here. Oh my gosh, these combos on point with the synergy. Look at his health, it's just melting.
Absolutely, that man is not getting an ounce of fresh air whatsoever. Dives in with this Echo assist. Is that a perfect? Oh no, they just missed it by a hair.
Yes, Teemo. Oh no. Popped off the ultimate just to stop it completely. It doesn't matter because it still gave enough time for Teemo to set up this mushroom. I'm loving to overthink here. He's like, alright, I get rid of one. Even if it's an assist, I'm going to dash forward and try to get closer to the Teemo.
I don't know if his name is I Overthink because he overthinks the situation, but seeing the Echo out, you obviously knew he was going to be point character right afterwards. Tried to go for a grab and was able to switch out to the Alawi. More health, getting hit with the 2H. Echo being, or rather Teemo being in a corner position, and now Echo coming out, forces the parry out, and can bring it back to the other corner. The 2H, what an idiot.
Yeah, that's literally what I was talking about earlier, man. You got Teemo zoning, and then Echo's just swift ability to just mix you up anywhere. Especially up close and personal, man, it's crazy because you're not paying attention to one, you get clipped by the other.
Oh, indeed. Speaking of being getting clipped, hit with that bad swing, but doesn't get it, but forces the Vita parry and takes her out. His adoptive sister is gone. Does get hit with the Alawi tech and forces the burst here. Echo taking the brunt of the damage. Now his health is in the yellow. He has to wait for this Teemo to start his damage off and gets the parry going forward.
Tentacles out to play. Uh-oh. He's like, alright, I'm gonna play that game too. Very big, the tentacle starts moving. Into the grab. Could have killed right there, but very smart to burst.
Oh my god, on the
Nah, it isn't over. It isn't over. If he gets
still has some health left. Tries to go for the air grab, doesn't get it, and has to deal with the no, does not take any chip damage. He has to get around the Teemo defense, and he's able to get one hit off. He's actually going to be taken around.
Yo. People that don't know, when you're in Fury, you do not take chip damage on block. So you can survive longer. They really hope you to be like, all right, this is the thing. And it's really interesting because there go the game split, the desync mind games right there. Full screen zoning into up and close buttons is insane.
Yeah, no, this man is not letting up whatsoever. Huge conversion from the Teemo and Echo team up right now. But both of them kind of have to deal with I Overthink, who's shown, was able to try to get the Lariat, wasn't able to dodge with that level 1 special one from Alawi. He's going to get the overhead punish, but does not. Now he's out of the corner, goes for the air grab here. Timeline setup, gets hit with the lows, and now he has to figure out where he's going to be at. Hyper Crater Maker tries to stop them both from any type of pressure going forward, and does get the hit off. Vi is being taken out of the match here.
Vi is completely gone after this next bomb hit. Yep. This is a very bad deficit for Overthink. Uh-oh, big combo conversion here. Wake up attack? Okay, he's like, listen. Beat the break right into tag from Teemo. Look at that beautiful synergy right there. Dropping projectile into my time to convert into some strong hits to take that round, that whole game even. That was great.
I don't think he even saw the Echo come out whatsoever, honestly.
Yeah, and it's like two different speeds. You see the little projectile move the way it does, then you have to think about the
opens up with the special one, level 1 into 2, special 1, level 1 to do half damage?
Yeah, he started off really strong. He was like, I'm getting this counter hit. Let's get this out the way. Yeah. really smart use of Alawi's S1 multi-hits just to stop the projectiles and potentially stop Echo from just doing free my time because it's a bigger hitbox on everything. And it gets the perks of stopping projectiles. So that's a good strategy that he was using early on in that segment.
Honestly, to stop projectiles fully, I believe you just need to get a Yasuo on your team. There's no way of how to make projectiles in the game. Especially when you have someone like Echo, who's just gonna throw a huge bomb in your face, and Teemo, who's just looking to get his Scoutmaster badges. He's trying to upgrade in this world, gets hit with a nice, crazy low setup into double mushrooms again, into spin dash like he's Sonic the Hedgehog. EX mushrooms are coming out, and loses his vibe early.
Yeah, that was really strong. He's really good at maximizing off of those hits. Oh, he punished him. He probably was going to go for a grab. He's like, I'm going to grab you first. Both players back-to-back burst though right there. Very interesting. Couldn't get anything going from the my time there. Oh, he wanted to kill him with the down S too, but Echo is like, oh, I'm getting up out of there, man.
Tries to go in more for it. Gets hit with the low here. And Teemo bringing out the shrooms. He's trying to have a good time right now, but he's not getting much hits off. Both of them having huge defenses on both sides.
Oh,
but does get hit with a side switch. Yami bleed, match point.
That mistime parry though, that was really bad. That hurt tremendously. Knuckle up. Oh, he delayed it so when the freaking Teemo jumped in, but he could have just did the other super. That probably would have did better than letting him have to set up the tentacle.
Gets the parry on the last hit of that ground pound. Now you have to deal with the Jesus going to the other side of the screen. Spin dash again and does the insane amounts of darts thrown to your face. Now he has the corner advantage right now. Looking for a hyper crater maker setup here. Doing stupid amount of damage. Now he's looking for you to jump. He gets the air grab again for Hyper Crater Maker. Switches to the Alawi for a big damage and slams you down with the tentacle.
Wow, Overthink is like, hold on. I think I got this. I think I figured it out.
Yeah, he overthought.
He overthought. He's like, I need to overcook.
That man almost had the setup here, but he let the Echo slip through his grasp a little bit, getting the crosscut, and Alawi's going to take a huge amount of damage here. Has no break and has a lot of meter. Burrito set up now, and now she rewinds back into the Vi's fist. He's going to be taken out with Hyper Crater Maker, making it another round going forward.
Yeah, completely slower game plan all entirely from Overthink there, right? The double down helping him out, especially getting those conversions and just baiting their basic tags with supers because the double down is still active. Really good throw game right here.
Yeah, rushing through into Hyper Crater Maker is just definitely going to hurt doing something different, and goes right into the Alawi special one because he wants to slam you to the ground, looking for that air assist, and actually forces the break here. Goes for the Echo, but he actually does not stay on the ground for long. Sees the parry. The Vi might get hit, but actually no, she doesn't. The Alawi still holding strong, but he does get 2H by the Echo here. Yami Bleed is taking it to the other side of the screen with the burrito setup, forces the grab here and forces the burst, but now he's actually trying to go burst back.
You know, both players without burst right now. He's like, I'm the combo to Teemo. Don't throw him out here. Oh, this is gonna do damage. Oh, he rolled right into it. No wake up attack, no punish. And that is a dead Echo there from Bleed side. Can the Teemo carry with less than 50% of hand? Never mind.
Absolutely not. He gets slashed by the tentacle, making it 1-1 right now in the set.
I was trying to sell y'all a hope and a dream there, man. Don't that one in. But look, listen. Overthink literally played a complete different game that time compared to the first game. You could tell he slowed it down a little bit. He was also using the benefits of double down to catch them from just jumping in with any button, getting punished for it. Really good all around that I've been noticing.
Most definitely. Try to use Lariat to get away from the projectile situation, but now he gets caught into it. Doesn't get a full combo conversion off of it, but does still do a decent amount of damage to get grabbed by I Overthink. He's looking to get blood somewhere.
Just grabbed again. Oh, you ain't baiting that.
Tries to do Hyper Crater Maker, but it is getting beat out of it. It is not invincible by any means.
Harry! Into burst though. Oh my god, playing neutral back to the game point. I love how when you see Teemo darts come out, people the option is either A, I'm gonna try to go for strike throw, or I'm just gonna run up throw. But the Teemo combo is out to play. Big mushroom damage here. Overthink is in danger with his freaking Lowy. Doesn't matter. Big combo conversion into another mushroom. He also earned the poison badge.
Not letting up whatsoever. Those mushroom combos are keeping him in the corner. Look at Alawi's health. Absolutely nothing. Tries to go for an overhead, but gets hit by the Vi punish. Vi parry into Vi special 1 super. Still a full health Teemo that you have to deal with.
Yep. Big hit conversion. Dunks. Oh, into the tag launcher. Into the S2 conversion. No tentacle setup right there. He's like, I'm killing this. Oh.
Yeah, tries to go for the grab right into level 3. He was holding on strong, but was kind of just terrified about what was going to come out next. Honestly, didn't take the risk to push a button. Didn't take the risk to try to get out of the corner as much as possible, and couldn't even parry in that situation.
Yeah, it really didn't matter either the way he used his meter, because in this game, each round, every character meter gauge rotates to 1. So just cash out when you get it, man.
Now, absolutely, spend the Mar when you have it. Don't save it for next round because it's not going to be there.
Yes. Big combo here from Yami with the Teemo. Oh, but he couldn't block the other way. Loving the defense, he's like, alright, there's a projectile, my time, I'm going to stay blocking. Instead of trying to force his way out with a button, whips a throw there, and poison is active, I believe, on Alawi.
Yeah, Yami and Bleed are trying to survive. They were at match point, but now they're actually very close to losing the game here and being knocked out of the tournament. They have to pick a new strategy right now, and this all-out attack that they've been doing is actually very much working in the favor.
Uh-oh, nice air-to-air right there to contest into this big combo coming from Bleed's Echo. While they tied it up 1-1 apiece for this round. Potentially, who will be out? Last game, last round, baby. Round start rocket punch. Look
Right
at this
into
part. Oh, he was ready for the punish that time. Power of double down is a blessing and a curse, because if you don't hit, you're wasting meter, and you can get cooked.
Indeed, I do agree on that one. And right now, getting cooked is exactly what he's doing. Getting hit with huge amounts of combo damage. Not being able to break out of it, especially after that break. He has to hold that now because he's out of meter. He's out of all options. He may be trying to get out as much as possible, and he has succeeded. But let's see if he can keep up his momentum and keep himself alive to move on.
Ding, 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 ding. That sounds like the slot machine for some reason. Every time I hear it. Oh, I love
he gets
the run
hit
up
with a
throw.
grab situation.
Yeah.
Honestly, very scary for him to kind of lose. Not lose, but have your man just lose like that. It's just like, oh.
You know, one hit from that. And he was in the heavens with that string. Jeez.
Oh, hang on 1 second.
1 second.
Give us 1 moment. Kind of frozen. And oh, the game is over. I believe that.
Okay.
Shooting them won't solve my problem.
All right, let's see what happens now. Right now, we see F-Champ versus Jesse in a quarterfinals match.
Oh. I like this one. Okay.
Both of them going with the Alawi Arcane Sisters kind of situation here. And right now, F-Champ is showing that he has dominance in this match, especially as Alawi as the point character right now. Looking for all bits of damage. Vi doing a little bit from Jesse right now, but it's not enough to continue on this onslaught. Jesse still going on with the level 1 super, looking for her to guess its option. Forces the push block here, but doesn't get the much needed assist that she thought she needed. Switches to the Vi here and gets hit with a 2H.
2H conversion to the Skybone. This is gonna hurt because it's near the corner. Oh, the 2-time assist, but didn't get the full conversion there. Drops the hit there. F-Champ potentially on his way close to almost losing his Alawi here.
Yeah, no, this man is not letting up the damage whatsoever. Already going for a special 1 super. It goes right for the level 3. Knew he was going to hit a button. That's going to be it.
He was like, look, get him out of here, man. Stop hitting buttons, man. He's like, you want to be Looney Tunes? I'm going to be Looney Tunes.
He's still alive with a sliver of health.
You know, if he would have parried that, that would have been very crazy.
That would have been crazy.
Ooh, I'm loving the answer with the 2M. I think that is Lily stopping Vi from even trying to go for her 2L. It is crazy.
Into the level 3 super. That woman is crazy. F-Champ taking the first round of this set.
Yeah, I think that's something very strong, yo. Like, F-Champ playing very passive. He's like, all right, I'm going to go play off the Alawi advances. If he jumps in, I'm going to just anti him with 2H. Very solid neutral understanding of things right now. He also
right now,
plays...
He's the slide off. And doing a huge amount of damage as the Jinx. I apologize.
No, it's fine. I was saying what's really interesting is seeing how he plays Alawi too, and he's converting off of straight hits all the time. Like with this combo here, that to shoot him if you got him. Oh, that's very bad.
Smacking her sister in the face with a rocket has to be some type of punishment somewhere else.
Yes. Hey man, it's just another season of Arcane. That's it.
Another season of Arcane, especially this amount of damage, switching to the Alawi, being able to continue the damage going forward, and the pressure goes for the empty jump low, and you have to hold that. F-Champ will be taking the first game of the set here for a level 1 super.
It said roll the dice. That was crazy. Oh lordy. Really strong first game there from F-Champ.
Alright, now we're taking a little bit of time to kind of figure out our strategy going forward, trying to take a little bit of a moment. And never mind, we go right into it. Vi trying to dive in as much as possible right now. Not really changing the game plan, trying to close the gap. He gets hit with the Alawi tentacle and switches back to the Alawi real quick as the point character, just to mix it up a little bit.
Loving the hit here, keeping the pressure up. Oh, gets the dunk on the electric, but no slam down, so couldn't do anything much from it. That burst though, keeping him out. He's like, listen, I ain't trying to deal with that. You can have fun with that. Get dunked on. Oh, like he tried to go for like the media or the Oki there, really, because he was just literally doing 2L with Vi in the corner.
Absolutely, the 2L with Vi is very strong, especially if you don't know if it's coming. You're always blocking high, you're looking for the anti-air, you're looking for the high setup, and then the low comes out, you're just like, oh, shit.
Yep.
Rolling back out of it. F-Champ not really put in a very bad predicament here and just looking for any possible opening. But my man Jesse is trying to bring it home now. Switches to the Vi. Gets the Hyper Crater, gets the Crater Maker, but doesn't get Hyper Crater Maker. Gets hit with the level 1 super. Still is looking at a good amount of health. And gets hit with a juggle technique from the ground up. Losing the Vi. F-Champ. Close to match point.
I love how they both started with the S1. He gets punished with the Jesse's 2H on that Alawi.
Both of them trying to look for an opening somehow.
Oh. Nice defense though, didn't overcommit. He didn't want to get hit by Alawi, so he was like, I'm gonna just wait it out.
Yeah, no, this man is not letting up the pressure now. F-Champ looking like in a real scary predicament, especially with the level 3 coming out. That man might take it for the round.
Yeah, he is completely washed. He's erased. You might as well be like, they need a thing where like, dang, you're dead. Can you skip to the next round?
Absolutely. That large animation is something else.
Yeah.
Shoot him if you got him pretty early, and it's a hit.
I think that's a viable strategy against Vi too, because usually after defense they like to go for something big, but he baits the burst into this huge combo here. Couldn't get anything from it. Limit Strike was active.
Almost a really close situation here for F-Champ. Probably close enough to actually end both of his characters there. But he gave it too much room, like I said before, and now had to play back into the neutral game where he thinks he'll excel a lot better than keeping somebody in the corner. This is going to be huge. Forces the break mad early. The Jinx is out looking to travel and do the zoning techniques right now. And gets hit with a 2H. Jinx, huge damage going forward. It didn't have to matter. Shoot him and you got him.
I think it was really interesting with F-Champ's Jinx is very passive, but especially in close up, he will take those down S2 or Sky Bones to convert, but he takes this round. Oh, it could be very close. Very close games right now, y'all.
Yeah, no, F-Champ being one away, and Jesse also being one away from staying in the bracket, but right now, Jesse is not letting up whatsoever, going for the electric full screen, actually keeping him in the corner, I should say, rather, into the special one super. Now you have to guess, figure out what you're going to do, my boy. He was looking for the grab, now you're going to be put in the blender, and actually he was able to jump out of it as soon as possible, and still be able to continue the combo going on the mid-screen. F-Champ is not letting up whatsoever, he's not done with this.
Okay. Nice grab here. Goes into the Vi Fist to get the tentacles. The gas for game.
Gas for game. My man is looking for any possible symptoms to get out of this situation right now. Does get the burst, does not get hit with the level 1, and does get the Vi out for a little bit just so she can get slammed into the ground. She is looking for any possible thing, any possible opening to take out this person. And now she's getting slammed again on the ground again. Has to be another special super just to get out of the situation he's in. And now Vi being switched out, Alawi being taken out.
Yeah, he got jailed there. He probably tried to go for some other answer. That Skybones worked out there, but this big hit into the ground takes it out, putting him up Jesse 1 up against F-Champ's 1 on the board right now. This is a crazy set. It's so high octane, and everybody's back and forth.
Whew. Yeah, no one's letting up whatsoever. Honestly, this is a bit of a wild match right now, and that's exactly what I like to see. Huge combos coming from Jesse. This man has been doing a lot of numbers with the Vi setup from last time in his past here. But now he's doing it against the Evo champ, F-Champ. What a phenomenal read here. Kind of forcing them to stay in this area that they don't want to be in, which is the corner. No one wants to stay in the corner as long as they need to be. Right now he's forcing his way down. He said, "Hey, Jesse."
Like the show? That's crazy. But look, it doesn't matter because this is almost just domination. He might be in F-Champ's head right now. Yo, look at that health. Barely touched him. I know F-Champ right now has to get some of those conversions down though. He will get straight hits, but then drop them and then giving them the chance to get just very, very painful punishes.
Yeah, no, this man is not letting up whatsoever. This man is trying to get as much as possible. He doesn't want to lose the match against F-Champ. Force the burst here. F-Champ looking for a way out and possibly a way in without overexerting himself way too much. Tries to go for the Crater Maker and misses it by a hair. The rockets are coming out. The 2H came out. You cannot punish that whatsoever. Now you have to deal with the Alawi switching back out and pulling you back down to the earth. Now it's going to be huge damage in the corner here.
Here we go. It's out the corner. Uh-oh, big dunk going on. Oh, I like the 2L trying to just test if they're going to do wake-up attack. See if they get the recovery, then could probably punish even bigger, but it didn't matter. F-Champ is only down to Jinx right now. A nice throw right here. Converting into Skybone. To shoot him if you got him. Yeah, that's my move.
My man is not letting up whatsoever. He's trying to play the long game, trying to stay out of the sightlines. But right now, he's looking like he's a little bit of a snack right now. Alawi's just closing the gap as much as possible, showing that she can get in if she wants to. I'm just looking for the utmost disrespectful moment in this video.
Yeah, I'm liking F-Champ trying to just catch him off guard, but also playing a very smart, safe zone. Especially if they run in under him and he gets the conversion. That's a big damage there. Oh, I couldn't get the run in. Oh, here we go. Shoot him if you got him. F Champ playing in a very safe passive game, having to allow his hits to come out to convert those big hits for him. Oh, Sky Bones was gonna hit one. No matter if he shoots 10, because the level one gonna come out and smack somebody. It's 1-1 apiece though in this losers corners finals, bro. Who gonna win this? But a happy birthday is dropped.
Yeah, no, this man is not doing anything to let him get out of there. He did for a brief second, but now he has to deal with the king of hands lead.
Doesn't matter because F Champ on the offense right now, going for some big damage here. Playing the tentacles, guessing for the game, baby. He like, listen. Oh, that was smart. He stand blocked both of those. No risk indeed. Oh, they both imagine that 2L right there.
Both of them getting 2L back to back, and then now the Vi being put in a huge predicament right now because if he continues this combo, he might be able to kill.
Ooh. Loving it, knocking it to both sides. Yeah. F Champ playing very strong right now. Match point, yup. Uh-oh, wait.
Ooh, this might be crazy right now. Alawi looking like she's in a bit of a trouble too.
Alawi, wowie. Oh. Now this could be anybody's game. But also Jesse does have Fury. So he does have chances to play more riskier than F Champ does.
I do agree there. Fury does give you a little bit of a power boost and a little bit of a speed boost as well.
Yeah, he just popped. He's like, let me get off the screen. If he hits a button, he's dead. It's GG. But the tentacles are still active, and F Champ takes it.
What a chip! It was either a hit or a chip. One of the two had to occur.
Yeah, just something like 3-4 months down the road. But we already getting right into it. Starting off with the Darius though. This is interesting.
Tries to get some type of advantage here going forward, and doesn't actually. Oh wait! I take it back. Does get the grab off Wisp and was able to get the rewind set up. Gets the burst to put him on the other side of the screen. He's in the corner position. Has a burrito ready, but Wisp was able to tackle out of it and gets hit. Rewinds to try to get out of the burst range. And has to deal with the Yasuo Echo team up here. You don't know what side you gotta block. You had to block everything he threw at you.
Dog, that was did you really know what was going on? Did you block that, chat? Don't lie. You didn't block that. Don't even lie. Even though here, I like the short hop into there. So much screen coverage over there. Getting around the opponent was really good all across the board.
Yeah, no, this match right now looking real kind of scary for Wisp right now. May sitting at a clean amount of health, tries to get the Poro and gets the Unbreakable, and now you have to deal with the repercussions of the Special One Super. Now, Braum at a very low health, switches and parries back and forth, looking for an opening here and gets it on the Echo.
Yo, that jump over here right there was very scary, but he got it to work,
Does get the slash though, tries to get the parry and it fails. It has to deal with the bleed damage. Tries to go for the grab and goes for the Echo timeline and gets slashed here. Darius is still in the air. He has a Fury to pop if he wanted to, but doesn't do it just yet. He probably might save it for next round. Probably might save it for when he actually feels like he's gonna need it, and he doesn't need it. He's able to get the low off and a Special One Super for Noxus.
Yeah, for Noxus. You felt passionate about that Noxus. I heard that.
I'm more of a I'm more of a Demacia Ionia kind of guy, but you know.
Oh, he baited it with the tag, giving him a chance to punish strictly off it into there from the 2H. Going to the big combo conversion right here. That empty. Oh my gosh, he's playing.
Oh my god. My man is going left, right, and center. When you play Yasuo like this at this high caliber, I don't need to know exactly what you're doing. I need to be confused. That's why it's hype. He tries to jump over both of them. Both of them in a standstill at the moment. Still, Yasuo Echo still is looking untouched, and my man is getting hit by his Darius. Nothing to break here. It's gonna be a huge amount of damage. Goes for the timeline setup. Burrito's coming out. Doesn't even try to roll out of it. He has to take the damage here and gets grabbed by Darius. Looks for the opening that he needed just to have the pressure here. Goes for the low. Braum is coming out now. Huge shield back. Forces the break here. Jesus, what's going on?
Okay, here we go.
Oh my god!
Parry? Evo moment thumb of 30 something.
Evo moment happens again and again and again in every one of these tournaments. The parries are just on point, but that wasn't enough for him to keep the round going. Maze Traps is evening up the rounds.
Okay. Nice run up throw right there to get that converted, but he had the burst that he's like, I ain't trying to do it.
Forces the burst mad early. I'm not sure if that was the play because now you have to deal with the Yasuo setups. He's gonna try to like drop it midway so that way he can get a reset. But now he gets another conversion off. There's gonna be huge amounts of damage. Does drop it a little bit, but it does on the other side for a cross cut. Gets the Darius out and has to deal with the timeline setup again. 2H into the Yasuo strings again. He's going to dash out of there. Puts him to the other side of the corner. Now he's trying to roll out. He tries to get the slash and he hits the low here. Goodness, what's going on?
Yo, happy
Oh,
birthday!
it's a happy birthday!
Oh my God.
The 2XKO of the tournament.
Oh,
That's what you gotta put the emphasis like the 2X.
2XKO.
There you go, yeah!
Let's see if we get another one. A huge 2H starting off. Wisp is looking kind of scared right now. It's not looking good for him. Yasuo having the slashes to go forward. He has his back against the wall, grabs him, and he probably can't continue off of there. He probably didn't want to. Switches to the Echo, and now he has to deal with the air-to-air. Forces the break here. Yasuo slash and hits the happy birthday situation once again.
Yo, Mage Traps has to be one of the best Yasuos in the game right now. Not even the delays like that, but literally his conversions off of any interaction, and he just doesn't hesitate. Months of practice right now, even 2 months in. Feel like he's been playing this character for some years.
He's definitely been playing this since the closed beta, since the closed alpha, rather.
Yeah,
And he is showing all of his stuff. He's playing like he has somewhere to be. He got the Chipotle out. Oh my goodness, he got the extra burrito, the hot honey chicken is back because he's acting real spicy. Level 2 super into level 3.
They gave him extra rice with that, huh? That's what that was. Extra rice with the burrito.
Extra green, extra protein in them combos.
Yeah. I love that. But look, what's really interesting is Light Wisp is not really getting much going here. And it's like Mage Traps is not letting him do anything. Every time Light tries to go for something, he just gets completely punished. Like he just has the matchup knowledge to stop him from shooting.
He does get obliterated in a sense here, but Whitelist is trying his best to try to keep up as much as possible. He's trying to just survive the match and not trying to get hit with a huge life lead against a Mage Trap, rather. But he got the bleed now. He's actually going in huge damage from the Darius. Goes for the switch here, and now Braum is out to play. He has the shield, and he's going to get the unbreakable here. Huge damage.
Loving it. Teleport
Gets
into
the down
tag.
slash.
Look at that. That conversion is so sick. He gets the hit from the down slash, then goes into the Yasuo horizontal one.
Ooh, does a mini dash on the other side for a down 2H in the air. That man is doing numbers on Wisp's psyche.
Yeah, it's really strong right now. Like the teleport. Oh, he gets the wall hit there, going to the big conversion. Taking it completely down, throwing the ball up to the rewind, overhead mix. He's going insane.
And
Game on
yes,
another
10.
10.
Here, game 1, Mage Traps with the double Yasuo slash.
Yeah, his health wasn't butter. That was margarine, bro. That was something else. Whew. Running it back, bro.
I'm trying to get a little bit of butter going.
Yeah, a little bit of butter. The butter.
Very slippery. Tries to get on the other side here. Goes for the overhead sub and does get hit. Now the Yasuo is going to take it home now. Bring it to the other side. Forces the break here. Darius. Ooh, what happened there? Was that a slash? Was that a parry? I didn't know what was going on. But the Echo's now here to play with the battle swing. Now he has the timeline set up. Does the 2H. Goes back and goes rewind. Another timeline setup. Goes for the Yasuo to come out for the special 1 super. And is taking him home. Light Wisp. 1 character down in this round.
Yes. Really good, really good. I'm really liking the space in here, but he walks up with the throw, hops in his face and clips him, but then getting the big conversion he was wanting for. Hey man, I can't blame him. You was like, you had a 99%. You was Steph Curry tonight with the Yasuo confirmed, man. I don't know.
So he's Steph Curry right now.
Yeah.
Now, I'm not gonna lie, the Yasuo confirms are very clean. It's very hard since this character has to rely on a lot of stances and a lot of just frame combos. But here, I get hit with the headless pretty darely by the Darius post-mortem, but does get hit, grabbed by the Yasuo, and Echo now grabs him again, and he's looking for a slash with a special 2 super. Match point to Mage Traps.
Yo, that is so sick. Oh my gosh. I'm loving it. I'm loving it. The Poro combos. He drops the happy birthday. Doesn't matter. He's like, alright, I'm just putting him in the corner. Forces him to burst though. Tag himself. Oh my god. He mixes him completely into the tag launcher. He's like, alright, let me reset this.
Honestly, having this kind of situation forced upon you right now, it's really scary to kind of deal with. Now he actually has to parry so he can actually get out of it as much as possible and doesn't get hit by the blast radius of the burst, but does able to get the Yasuo to get hit a little bit. Poro setup to kind of continue it here. What a combo now. Going for the most optimal route possible. Not too much, but does get another shield bash situation, and Yasuo will be taken out by the Braum.
Light Wisp was like, hey man, I think I just got to just go in more, be more aggressive. He doing it to me, so let me do it back. Ooh, I like the down hit right there. Into overhead. Wow, that is so strong. Super assist right there. Yasuo. Lord, I don't want shit on my worst enemy, but it doesn't matter because Maze Trap's putting Light through something crazy.
Yeah, no way, had to force the burst there to try to survive as much as possible. Does get cross-cut, and he's going to actually be taken out in a clean 3-0 sweep against Maze Traps.
Yeah, Maze Traps. Hold on. See, she got to... You know, this game free. You can't say you paid the block, you know.
I ain't paying nothing! You think I put $100 in this game like these people with these amazing skins? Absolutely not. Speaking of skins, you getting beat by somebody without a skin. Timo, taking it to the other side of the screen. Huge damage. This game is free to play and you're losing your skins.
It isn't bad because right now we got F Champ and Yami Bleed in winners finals right now.
Yeah, right now it's gonna be huge right now. F-Champ taking as much damage as possible, forcing the break here, and almost got a happy birthday situation with both of them, but does get the Timo into a level 1 situation with the tentacle coming up. And, ooh, gets the hit off, but wasn't able to continue the conversion here. Tries to go for the level 1, forces the break here. Now Jinx is out. They had now a zoner matchup, but now it's a lover's quarrel because now Echo's out. Gets the rewind and through a special 1 super. Now he has to deal with this girl. Going back on the blood. Goodness, Mushrooms coming out with a level 1 special. Jesus, look at the damage she's doing. I don't think she's actually going to survive this, especially if he switches to the Echo, doing a huge amount of damage, looking for the reset here, tries to go for the grab, gets teched out, but then Illaoi comes out to keep her alive.
Oh, big hit here into tentacle. Yes, just kills right there. He's still in this. Now, Yami is by himself with the Timo, so this could be very interesting. This could be also very insane because right now Timo is going on the offense right now, completely stopping Illaoi from playing the game. This could be the death with the tentacles.
Especially with the mushroom badge, that's going to be huge for him. So much damage and more poison going forward. Now that Jinx has to figure out a way to keep this Timo out of sight, out of mind. She's trying to get as much space as possible with the rockets going forward. Gets the Illaoi assist post-mortem, and this man is trying to run in. He doesn't want to use his Fury too late, and almost got hit here. Goes
he uses the level 3 because he goes off the screen so the Timo can't hit him. He hits a button here, he's cooked.
And has the Fury, so he's not taking a chip damage. It's very unfortunate. He does get hit with a little bit of parry, but jumps to level 3. He's playing out of his mind. We don't know. Trying to go for the 2 and force the Fury here. Now it's Illaoi in the front, but Jinx is backing up. F-Champ able to take it here.
You saw the face of that swing with the club. She was like, yes. She did the Tiger Woods.
But Tiger Woods had a knocking out and part hole in 1, but now my man Sonic just wants his, my man Yami just wants his hit back. Going for the mushroom setup here. He has his Scoutmaster badge. Look at all that damage he did off a little bit of blood.
Yo, he's like, they was like, I gotta get rid of yo. That was a
TOD,
straight
for a special 1 super. What a TOD, bruh. Yeah, honestly, when you have Timo Shrooms, that's just it. That's a TOD within itself.
Yeah, he literally lost his character round start. We ain't even at 90 counts yet, baby.
Go for the burrito setup. Has the burst here. Now you have to figure out where to go next. You have the burst ready, but you're not going to pop the Furies. You don't feel like it's worth it. But now, you're actually going to get hit for more than you could chew. Characters are out of the party.
That's really strong right now. These games are going by really fast. Damage, the optimization on both ends. But he gets stumped by that. It's so insane. He has to be able to play against two prominent players so far into his KO, especially in the Breakout Series. Both solo champions teaming up together. That's like crazy.
Yeah, right here. They're actually doing amazing work trying to close the gap against F-Champ. So F-Champ is holding his own with his defenses and is trying to put out as much damage as possible. Even the small wins count he's looking for. But right now, the big damage that Yami and Bleed are actually putting out is not outweighing the small wins he's getting. Except for here, where he's actually having a huge combo against Timo, has him in the juggle state. Is actually pretty good, all things considered. Has the level 1 super out. Now you have to guess. Goes for the block, tries to go for the push block, and tries to get out of there as much as possible. Was able to succeed, and now is looking to break 9 man.
Ooh, he threw him down. The Lowy Tentacle came out and was like, "Come here, get over here." I thought this 2SKO with Mortal Kombat in it. The way that combo, it doesn't matter.
But this man is looking kind of fierce. He's kind of looking like Day 1 Kung Lao. Matter of fact,
Day 1 Kung Lao is crazy.
Day 1 Kung Lao was dumb.
Yeah.
Gets hit with the special 1 super, tries to get out of the situation here. He's still got to look at for the Jinx here, which he's just switched positions here. Actually switches on the other side and does get the hit off, but he has to do something before she gets the break that she needs just to survive.
He's not gonna. Oh, he didn't burst.
Forces the burst and actually gets the reset here. Forces actually the Fury, and now both of them are in a predicament where one of them needs one more touch.
The super tag is just keep going. Now you gotta wait till it's done. God.
Yeah, that was kind of OD.
F-Champ, he needs 2 hits here. He can take it all back with the shoot him if you got him.
Here it comes.
Oh, this is bad. Dang, you can't hit that either. He just had to hold that. That is a very strong super assist. I personally think that's one of the best in the game, if not top 3.
Now, Carpet Bomb Mushroom is definitely one of the best super assists in the game. Honestly, being able to like just drive in, it's like, hey, I got some mushrooms for you, while your opponent is blocking, doing an insane amount of chip damage, especially if you got the Scoutmaster badge. Yeah, no, that's not gonna be pretty.
Yep, I think in this matchup, you have to get rid of that. You gotta get rid of the other character first, because that super assistant with Jinx, that is probably the only thing I'm like, yeah, Jinx ain't got nothing to really deal with that.
Yeah, no, I do agree there. But he is trying to close the gap as much as possible here. Being a little bit successful and not actually letting Yami or Bleed take over with their game plan they've been doing all game. Like I said, you paid $100 for these skins and you're losing to somebody with no discolors.
Hey man, I like losing in drip. It's all about the style.
Style is nothing and you ain't got the swag for it. My man is looking like he's getting hit. His swag is gone. Getting hit by a scout boy who doesn't even know how to smile properly. Gets hit with the Timo combos to next week. Bring it to the other side of the corner here. Yami Bleed.
Hey man, let the little rascal rock. He cool sometimes.
No.
Anyway, right now, here comes
Look
the
at that. Got
from.
the Bleed.
Yo.
Yeah, I got the Scoutmaster badge and everything.
Yeah, really strong missing game right here. F-Champ's gonna play a different game. He's gonna have to completely just play around both assist options to really help him in this matchup. But you see, the air projectiles, normals into the jump medium from Timo that gave him a big advantage. Leads to this big damaging combo right now, but F-Champ rolls out correctly so he doesn't get put in that blender. Nice throw in the corner.
You're getting with 2 people who are in constant communication with each other, trying to guess your every move and giving everybody every possible situation. While F-Champ by himself, he has to think on his own. And in this moment, you're not just going against somebody who 2 characters are really good at doing what they're supposed to do. One being a rushdown, one being a zoner, and one being able to kind of be a subterfuge where they want to switch here. You're fighting against people who are talking about your every move while you're on your own here. And that's the biggest thing about playing against a duo team. You're just fighting the brains. You're not fighting the actual characters.
I don't know. I feel like you gotta fight both with them, because if you're not ready for how the screen splits and just how things could just change on the fly. That could be very taxing and challenging in itself too, right? But
Almost definitely.
seeing with what's going on right there though, he ain't got the level 3, my man. Come on, man.
Nah, I feel like that was needed at the end of the day. Because like I said, when you're fighting against somebody who is a predominantly strong contender, you gotta use all your stops. Like I said, they're disgusting.
I've seen the drop kick on the Braum Raider right there. That's hilarious. Starting off really hit. Ooh, into the air throw, to the yank. Big conversion. Starting off the round really strong. Getting so much damage from this. Oh, couldn't get the conversion hit, so gave the chance for Teemo to tech out and punish Light Wisp Braum.
Yeah, no, this man is actually going with a side switch. He's kind of going back and forth, had him on both sides here. Has to use the shield to block the Teemo shrooms and gets the Darius out for some huge damage. But tries to get out of this position as much as possible. Forces him to bleed, and now Braum is here to take it home with the shield bash, looking for the Unbreakable to build up anytime soon.
I think what's also really interesting in this match is they're just going completely at it, but it doesn't matter because he's like, that jump conversion into Headless was sick. I'm not gonna lie to you. He's like, he gotta go. Goodbye, team.
Yeah, no, that man was able to convert off that. That was pretty solid.
So here we go. I'm loving the hit. Oh, tried to parry. It was like, oh, dang, I messed up. Time to burst.
Getting the slash off here and right into a Headless level 1 to take out the match. Wisp ahead in the losers finals very early.
Yes. First round of this game versus Light Wisp and Yami and Bleed is insane right now. But happy birthday going off here. Drops the Echo though, but tags into Braum for the max damage into the level 1 super. Oh my god. Doing almost 60+% of damage here. Into the command grab. Oh, they didn't burst it there. Wow, they was like, you know what? We're gonna let Bleed have it because I'm completely cooked. And I think they was like, trusting this partner. Gets command grab.
Command grab and OTG. Wait a minute, very early. This might be a special. This might be a parry. Not perfect. This might be a perfect here. Just looking for anything. Oh no, the carpet bomb assist is coming in on clutch. No perfects in this game. Burrito set up ready, but he's hitting with the low. Styling on it. Light Wisp taking the first game of the set.
Light Wisp kinda locked in, Chad. Y'all know I'm feeling he locked in. Really strong convincing game here. Probably watching the last match, seeing what he could probably do against certain options. But it doesn't matter. Bleed coming in strong this time with the Echo. Getting the tag launcher into Teemo. Yep.
Yeah, no, this man is going all out pressure, like I said, especially for a character very high damage and very low risk. Like Teemo has another happy birthday setup coming for him, and his Darius is going to be taken out while his Braum is still alive. But he could probably get. He tries to get a 2 XP, he does not get touched here. Switches to the Echo. Already huge amount of damage going forward. This man is not letting up whatsoever, and he has nothing to break yet. It's still building, and he has nothing going forward for him. Level 3, this might take him out.
Okay. Now what's really interesting is this was a top 16 match, and Wisp won 2-0. So seeing the adjustments between the battle and getting that perfect is insane right now. Yo. They completely come with a different shot. They're like, all right, we just can't let them play. Let Braum play, we die today. that's the whole strat right now that I'm seeing.
No, absolutely. He's just locking him down. He's got him downloaded. The moment you wake up, he's going to grab. The moment you think you can breathe, he's going to do any type of special 2 super just to keep you in the juggle. Now you got to deal with the mushroom and echo setup that O keeps resetting every single time here. You try to do shield bash and get out of it, and now you got to bring him back to the mid-screen, but he pushes block you. Now he's going from back and forth from being a zoner to a rush down. Like I said, you're fighting 2 different people who are able to synergize and continue their onslaught with 2 different characters going for the Headless, looking for something. Mushrooms walking you down.
Oh, kills the Braum from Light Wisp. This is crazy because right now Braum is gone and he goes for Headless. Nice punish. He saw the bomb go up and he popped the super. Clean punish because he is mad minus with that active.
We'll go right for the grab. We'll continue the onslaught combo, especially with Fury. He's being able to extend it, but he misses it by a hair. But does get the low off, and now Light Wisp able to get a round off, but loses the Fury.
He tried the sauce. You saw the little burst there. He was trying to combo from it. I saw the sauce.
Definitely.
Ooh, nice throw.
Able to get the pull in. It switches right to the Braum, who's going to do a big amount of damage here. Shoulder bash into level 1, special 2. Push block, try to get another slash and gets the armor break here. Gets another break here, burst, and now has to deal with the Echo being in a juggle state. Misses the spin axe, but doesn't get put in a worse spot right now. Yami Bleed trying to survive as much as they can possible, but Lightwist not taking any of it, looking to take out both of their characters at once. Now he has to team up by his lonesome. He has to play at the longest range possible.
Yeah,
he wasn't even moving.
He was like, yeah, it's over. Look at the health difference. He was like, yeah. That mean I gotta win neutral 20 times?
That was just laziness.
I just realized something. The gold colors, the gold chromas, look like Claire Obscure Expedition 33. That's what it looks like. That's why I like it so much.
They do look like Claire Obscure Expedition 33. You know what's funny enough? I've never played that game, but my friend has it on Game Pass and wants me to play it later.
Yeah, play that. You can play that. Game Awards next month, bro.
Oh yeah, I definitely heard it. I think Silksong's gonna win. Speaking of winning, oh goodness, this man is trying to shield bash his way into somebody's heart, and this is not looking good. I felt like in the beginning, I'm not sure if Yami had his controller messed up. Oh wait, now his Teemo's kind of invisible. You kind of can see him in the air, and he
did not care.
Knock him in here.
He literally did not care. He's like, oh, I'm gonna just do this ice move. Let's see if anybody gets hit. And they both got hit, but it doesn't matter. Bleed on the offensive combos here. Going completely strong right now.
Kind of bringing him back into neutral. Both of them doing a retreating guard. One of them kind of just throwing the mushrooms. The other one just kind of using the shield, trying to close the gap as much as possible.
Oh.
Gets hit with the push block, tries to go for another shield bash, but doesn't get much off of it. Now he has to deal with the Teemo here. And now switching to the Darius because he's in a greater position than he was before. He's looking for something to kind of turn the tide here. Now it's in a happy birthday situation now.
Here we go for the little one. Teemo got hit a little bit right there, but it didn't matter. He tagged though. He's like, listen, big damage here. He's gonna have to break or death. Yeah, I was gonna say.
Yeah, no, that was gonna be the murder she wrote that he needed, and this is gonna be really bad. It gets the Braum out for the shield. My man said it. Braum is here. Stand behind Braum.
Stand behind Braum. But it doesn't matter because he's still got a little bit of health, but it doesn't matter because it's only 8 seconds.
8 seconds left. Is he able to actually dive in and get a hit out anything? He needs something. Level 3 is gonna take it. He gets a grab and is able to take it with the level 3. Time is up.
Yeah,
Light Whisk, match point.
Yeah, he different. I would have just blocked that super. Blocked the super. But the time winder would have probably hit, right? So he probably had to do something.
Yeah, no, time winder was gonna definitely hit. He would need to grab, otherwise he's gonna lose a character and lose that round in that moment.
Yeah. Oh.
Whips not really showing up, not really backing down from a team that I said it was gonna win. Actually, surprisingly enough, I probably should have put money on the Darius Braum because right now he's looking very strong.
Yes, he's playing very strong right now. Nice Darius grab into the projectile that converts into headless, puts him in the corner.
Using Braum as a human shield to get any advantage going forward to dive in on your opponent. Match point. Teemo and Teemo and Darius. Wrong character. I'm looking for somebody else.
Yeah, he's looking for mage traps. Oh, you see that grab? That it didn't even like it hit. The game was confused if it should hit or not. That's how crazy that was.
Ooh, does get the grab here. Doesn't get another grab going forward. Let's see. This is not Street Fighter rules. People don't like to grab twice.
Ooh, that's crazy. Is that a joke at throw loops?
Yes, that's a huge joke at throw loops. You gotta use them. I feel like if you had Teemo throw loops, you might as well try to use them. Try to exploit them. Like he's exploiting you with the burst damage here. Huge poison coming from both of them. Tries to get out of it, but loses his character. Still, he got his point character. Darius is still looking very strong, and he still has the match point. He's not down yet.
Yep, he's like, listen, I'm gonna get rid of this. Oh, this is bad.
Headless getting slashed. Forces the Fury so that way he kind of survives and gets his health back. He's looking to just stay alive.
Oh my
and
god.
Gets hit with the Braum assist.
Wow.
My most calm.
Ready. Let's go.
This is actually a run back from Winter Finals.
Okay.
Gets hit with the overhead setup right now. Maze looking real strong right now. Forces the burst off of Light Wisp very early.
Okay. I like this.
Does get hit with the slash here into a level 1 super to try to push him back as much as possible. Sees the Echo's the point character, tries to go after him, and switches with the Yasuo. Yasuo grabbing and going for the fuzzy down H. Just taking it here. Braum might be losing.
Oh, look
his
at
life
the
there.
tag into the ball. Oh my gosh, he was off screen. He was like, I'm going all the way, but it's...
Yeah, no, tag after tag. This is absolutely devastating.
The power of freestyle is really, you can do whatever you like. That's what I like to say. But regardless, I'm loving his head here. He's completely getting these damage off. Not enough to get to the wall, but makes him go into the corner anyway. Oh, but he tried to parry and he gets punished for it. That is a dead Yasuo. Mage traps. He's one of the strongest.
Yeah, no, that man
Yasuos.
is not letting up. But Wisp not really backing down. Unfortunately, we'll have to lose this round right now for a level 1 super against Maze.
Yep.
Ready. Let's go.
Uh-oh, it's about to be lit.
Tries to go on the other side, blocks both advances here. Light Wisp having impeccable defense actually, but still has to get in to try to get some damage off. This man Mage Trap is just running away, a lot of retreat guard just to kind of keep, try to preserve life. And also try to get around Light Wisp's mistakes. If he tries to jump in the air, if he tries to hit a button, tries to whiff him as much as possible. Kind of a happy birthday situation here, but doesn't get the full advantage over it. Guard is just up there. Gets hit with the Yasuo slice. Darius is taken out of this match.
That hop in your face is very intimidating because he could just go for elbow check, and if he confirms it, he can get a whole air chain that could just completely let him go into his level 2 to level 3 if he has the meter. Tag launcher coming out to play here, taking it into the S1 Super.
Mage Trap getting the first game of the set.
Mage Traps is out here, you feel me? Mage Traps, but Light Wisp ain't no little Wisp from Sonic Colors. He got it. Anybody's
Already
game,
shield bashing for a Poro Mjolnir situation going on here. Has the unbreakable shield, but Echo is coming in with the sauce, with the space, with timeline. Gets bada swing. Already down 2H, charge 2H. Gets a rewind, forces the block here, and you have to deal with the burst. You're not gonna survive off of this now. He has the Yasuo out, is looking for the reset going forward. Gets the grab, goes for the light OTG, and then keeps going.
Here we go. Amen. Roll over into the corner.
This is actually might be a touch of death situation, especially if he goes level 1.
Yep.
Honestly, he couldn't break out of that, and that was kind of sick.
Okay. I'm loving this.
Goes for
I really like
another
it.
grab.
Maze going all the way here. Drops the combo, but it doesn't matter. He's on the offense. He parries him into the cash.
Forces the Fury here, dodges out of it, and sees the Echo on the other side. Goes right back to the Yasuo. That way he can just close out the round here. An amazing play to kind of get his opponent off guard and take it here.
But We gotta talk. We gotta talk. You saw what Maze Traps did there? He literally did the upward slash, catching him off guard, and then freestyle tagging into Echo there, making a big difference. And he's still on the offense in this next round right now of this grand final set.
Yeah, no, him just playing his way, not really letting up whatever he does, not really giving the space for anyone to breathe. Like I said, that's exactly what you need to do in a game like this. It's so volatile and very strong, you can't let anyone take a whiff of air. Otherwise, they're going to take you home and not even think twice.
Okay, okay. Big combos here.
Time wide setup, he's probably going to roll out of it. Burrito setup, but no, he doesn't roll out of it. He just regular stands up, goes for the overhead setup, and now you have to deal with it. Nothing to break here going forward. He has to switch it to the Yasuo, so that way he can actually get a level 3 super, but he might just go for the special one. Whiffs it and drops it midway. This is unfortunate, but he does still get the perfect of a time wide.
Yo, Maze is locked in. What's that? Is that 2-0?
Yeah, no, this man is playing like he has something to go.
Let's see, let's see. Oh, nice. That 2H there to start off this round.
Yeah, no, put him in the air for another 2H juggle for Echo to come with a timeline setup. He's already diving in like a maniac. Braum looking for the opening as much as possible to get any advantage going forward. He whips the parry but doesn't get capitalized off of it. And there it is, the Yasuo special. He's flashing you to the other side of the screen. He's gonna do maximum amount of damage into the special one, level 1. It's taken.
Jesus Christ, he's taking it to the max. He cooking.
He's cooking in the kitchen, and I don't know where the fire is, but the wind is doing something crazy to the slices. My man going back in time. He's pushing him to the corner. He's not letting up whatsoever for another 2H setup, bringing his man Yasuo. He says, I may be old, but my bones still work. He tries to get another slash and goes for a low. He's not letting up whatsoever. My man is slashed him.
There's no way.
He is going off
right now.
He's got him downloaded. Switches to the Echo for a timeline setup. What are you doing? We're not sponsored by Chipotle, but it's getting spicy.
He said he's not sponsored by Chipotle Echo. Like, yes, we are. Look at that fist. Chill out. I need my burrito roll too.
Is this going to be a triple perfect? Are you going to get triple perfected? Oh, no, he didn't. He has it hidden, so he has a chance.
Yeah, look, listen. Maze Traps. He's like, yo, I'm gonna defend against all of this and then punish you optimally the best.
He runs up and grab while you're holding the guard. He forces the parry, sees the burst, and he takes you home. He's not letting you breathe.
He's like, I'm not letting them play, bro. I'm not letting them play. Look at the game. He's running
Absolutely
in.
Got him downloaded. I'm not even gonna lie. This is kind of crazy.
He got him downloaded to the T. I'm talking about like LimeWire illegally. Like, this is crazy right now.
LimeWire shouldn't exist anymore. He sat still because he felt bad. There's no way he got this damage just cuz. Now he's getting a little bit of damage, forces the burst here, gets the timeline setup, here's the shield bash, and now he's taking it to the other side of the screen. He has a happy birthday situation going on. He can take out the Echo if he needs to for the level 2. He's gonna do it.
Oh, they're gone. Yo,
Echo was able to escape. Yasuo's still alive here. He's just looking for an opening as well.
Air throw, but no big conversion there right there. He could have comboed him completely, but was not aware of that.
He was able to slash the Yasuo.
Okay, can he
But let's see.
with that?
Ooh, Light Whisk, able to bring it back, keep himself alive. He got around.
Got around. It ain't over for Light Whisk, even though he loses. He not out. Doesn't matter right now.
I'm not even sure what happened there. It looked like Maze Traps just had him downloaded. Like, he just stopped playing in the middle of the match.
Like, he was just out of fuel. He was like, all right, let me go to the gas station. I gotta fill it up.
Absolutely. Like, you just saw him sat still and get hit. That was kind of insane. Forces the burst here. His Echo's mad low, especially with the bleed going forward. He tries to dump in. So his Yasuo's mad low, excuse me. Gets hit with a shield bash once again. Has to probably switch with the Echo. Ooh, tries to get hit with the command grab. Doesn't see it. Pearl.
Okay.
Charge 2H.
Woo! Maze Traps into the Headless confirmed right there to completely take out that freaking Echo there on Maze Traps. But he does not care. He's taking this game up. He ain't out of this tournament, man. Life was not going out like that. He's like, this ain't the end of it, bro. It's not the end of it, bro.
like was taking a game for himself. Like I said, he has a chance to turn this around for a grand final reset. And the moment I say that, Maze already starts off with the fierceness, tries to go for a grab, is not successful for it, goes for back to the retreat guard, is looking for the tornado setup here, sees the guard, gets grabbed by Darius, and now he has to deal with this kind of pressure going forward. Gets the push block and is able to continue off this pressure, going right back to the West Coast.
Yeah, that delayed right there. He delayed that. I was like, yo, don't get punished. Oh, no bit confirmed here. He was like worried about the Yasuo.
Honestly, switches to the Yasuo and just to get a bit of a different advantage for a 2H to be optimal, and then going right back to Echo for the all-out damage that he's gonna see going forward. Now he has to deal with the high-low setup, and he's going back to a retreat card again. His burrito is out again, but he still has to rewind.
The defense, but he parries the downward slash. Wow. It doesn't matter.
Was
He's
able
like,
to
alright.
jump over.
He's like, start that over. Oh my gosh, he's going insane. I'm loving the speed here, playing really good.
Gets hit with a down heavy that has to get slashed into next week. He's not looking really good. Goes into the special one, into level 3. He wants to end this now.
Okay. I'm loving this. Yeah, Maze Shots is like, hold on, I gotta do something. We can't let him get his momentum back. Nice jump in.
Yeah, no, this man got it downloaded. Already gets hit with the standing H, forces the Fury here. He has to do something to survive.
Yeah. That 5M there, when he gets contested to, he's like, I do not care. I'm going to do what I need to do to stop him. But the dash cancel from the Fury, taking out Maze Traps Yasuo. It isn't over yet, because he still got a little bit of Fury to do something. Oh, he doesn't care. He's like, I'm going to dunk on him. He got to go. Potentially.
He just throws a pitch at him and doesn't breathe.
Potentially, yo. That's crazy. You know what's happening right now? He jab checks some jumps. He gets this big conversion here because he knew he was going to go for a grab. Punishes him. Has a whole different combo route just to get the loop going. Gets the reset in the corner for the combo extension. Tags into Echo to set up the bomb. Into the hit. And getting the limit strike to set up again. Oh my gosh.
Brutal set for overhead set.
Oh, holy shit. They playing 2x KO. That's
at 90 seconds. This is gonna be sick. He gets the parry, doesn't get it, and actually has to force himself, gets hit with a 2H, a Yasuo conversion, sees the burst, has to get hit by it. Echo is now out in front. He has to deal with the Braum smashes, because he's gonna do something here. Tries to see away from the headless, but does get hit, forces the burst here.
Okay, I'm really loving how this is. Enjoying really what that's going on right now. But he's like, look, I got Fury. Just because I ain't got nothing, mean I ain't out of options. He just loses now, though. So this could be completely death to the Yasuo. But, oh, he techs into place, into the super. Okay, he's like, I need to save this meter. Okay, just
try to conserve it as much as possible. Tries to get on the other side and gets hit with a cross up, and that might be it, depending on how much damage it can do. I'm not sure if he's able to finish this out as much as possible.
Here we go.
And hang on. He tries to go for a grab to try to end it, and gets the slash. That's your 2xk.